We shed, but we don't shed like that. To where I gotta find it everywhere. He know who he is. He know not what he do.
You lucky you don't have a partner right now.
I don't have a partner.
Yeah.
For what?
Like a romantic partner.
What the fuck was you gonna do?
No, not me, but them when they find my hair everywhere. They go in your car and shit. It's just like... We haven't even read the weather yet.
I was trying to earlier, but somebody was reading the number off of the shredded paper he had.
Wait, I was reading the number off the piece of shredded paper I had.
Cause I was like, yo, okay, let's do this, and he was like D7254589. All right, well let me do the weather, and I was gonna do it real quick without him bringing it up because it's literally the same shit tomorrow. So it's gonna be the same number. Anyway. The weather is a high 84, low 72, moderate rain. Literally the same shit tomorrow. So, yeah. As you see, we're in a new space. We upgraded. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got the content creation house.
Yeah. Bring the HAUS over, as you children would say.
Yes. Bringing the HAUS over all the time.
Take that ceiling fan down. Put a stripper pole there.
Yeah. Man, I love
it.
it.
Combine the two. Get like a spinning stripper pole fan thing going on.
And then watch her hold on to it like this and then just spin. You're like, hey, Ben, turn the fan on.
Because with the current layout, the pole would be behind the camera. So as she spins, then we just randomly see like heels. Go
That'll be hilarious.
We are so disgusting as a race. I found out that the heels they be wearing, they call them people pleasers. I was just like, that's disgusting.
I didn't know that. My ex used to be a stripper. I didn't know that. And maybe back then it probably wasn't called out. But because you know, like, as people grow up, they start making new words for new shit.
That's just how it works.
What's it called?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so we didn't call them that back in the day.
Now that I'm single, I be getting a lot of strippers on TikTok and shit. And every single one of them calls them their people pleasers, and I'm just like, this is such a weird name for a shoe.
Yeah, and now prostitutes call themselves sex workers. See how that works out now?
Well, I think there's...
Yeah, I'm a chef.
It was kind of... It was an umbrella term, though, I feel like sex worker is kind of an umbrella term for a lot of different things. It's not... A sex worker could be an OnlyFans model, not just a prostitute.
Yeah, but the person I said that said it was a prostitute.
They were a prostitute?
They were a prostitute.
Well,
they do the shit that prostitutes do. They were prostitutes.
I imagine they don't like that name that much.
But that's what I'm saying, though. So they changed it to make them feel better. No, nigga, you're a hooker. You're a male hooker. Because the person I seen said it was a male fucking prostitute. If y'all want new names for shit, then y'all can have new names for shit. I don't have a problem with that either. But it's just like... Don't correct me on it, nigga. I'm finna die. I don't care. That's why I don't correct Elva for calling black people colored because she's old.
She's old as shit. She's not gonna try and change.
Exactly. She's finna fucking die.
What are you gonna do? Break her neck
again?
That shit's stronger now.
She got vibrating.
She got that rod up in there.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
I know she be getting free.
I doubt it. I think she hit menopause a long time ago, buddy.
Wait, what did you say?
That she tries to get freaky.
And you said just because she hit menopause a long time ago, she can't get freaky.
But doesn't that
doesn't that make it worse?
Change a woman's sex drive.
Not at all.
Not
women's sex drive hit when they hit over 30 years old.
So that's when it gets what?
Better.
Oh.
What?
Well, I'm learning this shit for the first time.
Huh?
I'm learning that shit for the first time.
Yeah, it gets significantly
Dang, you picked the wrong time to be celibate.
I'm fine. I'm chilling.
Oh, you're 30 now. Like, it's only gonna get worse.
You're gonna be fiending like Lucifer.
You're gonna be texting Edwin more often.
You're gonna start fiending.
No, the only time
you start saying the shit you used to say, bro. I could. some of the shit that he used to say was just like, I don't understand how he doesn't get that this is weird. Where he was like, yeah, like I can smell like the pheromones and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Lucifer.
You cannot smell pheromones. Fucking.
He was like, yeah, I love the way my girl smells when she's sweaty and shit. I'm just
He
like,
asked me one time if I think he's seen it before, the podcast.
Oh, wow, what did he say?
No, I didn't get to have a conversation with him about it. I like just got on the makeup table, and he asked me if I had a podcast, and I was like, yeah. And then I had to walk away to go do something.
Yeah.
Well, because I wasn't. I probably said like 2 or 3 more words, but no, I didn't get to talk.
He knew that shit because I said we did, or I think he said we did. Because I really stopped talking to him a lot, and the only reason why I would tolerate him is because he worked there. But yeah, so it was probably him that said something, or he just because he don't mind his business, like John. Heard me talking about it, and then he was like, "Yeah, podcast." Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's on YouTube. We're gonna find out about it one way or another.
Well.
And now John Mudd is going to play a very minor role. Minor. Alright? I'm going to be using that intro very sparingly so that it stays funny.
we're going to have him throw it back.
I'm just
What
saying.
happened to my niece's intro, bro? You know, she was a vital character of the show.
Well, now your niece isn't in the show anymore. She got cut.
Oh, word. So
So
we
you
cut
got
the black
network.
person to add the white person.
Maybe we will.
You cut the
Maybe
man.
we will if
Word.
you're not going to listen.
Let's still add some balance. I mean, we already got 2 black people right here.
This is what the network.
So,
Okay, so
that's
you are a hard sell, buddy. I had to call in some favors to get you in here. Because when I told them you weren't completely white, you see the look on their face.
Who's
You don't, they said they don't mess with mutts.
It was your idea for the podcast, right?
Yeah.
He's just joking.
No, I'm asking whose idea was it?
Where's mine?
Yeah.
But you know, the network owns that now.
Yeah, wait till we get this shit on ESPN.
Jeb is actually the network owner.
Yeah. So when they be like, okay, who runs something and say Jeb? Where is he?
Jeb is the
I don't
4th
know.
member.
I have no idea where Jeb
We don't
is.
know. He's not here right now.
I don't know. What's his last name? Goldstein.
Jeb
It's gonna
Wilson.
be the fucking the Asian dude from Hangover.
What's his gender again?
Non-binary.
It's not male or female, but it's something else, and I can't say what it is.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
that
binary.
fella. Yeah.
It's three something.
Oh, 3 niggas.
Yeah, I can't say it right now.
What's his
fellas.
gender? 3 niggas.
3 fellas.
But yeah, Jeb's out doing some. He's doing some guerrilla advertising, is what the network's calling it.
Who's that? Screw. Oh, yeah, you gonna set that anywhere.
Imagine something just falls apart.
Sorry guys, I got a couple screws loose.
Word. You seem like an unhinged white guy.
I can be.
Word. I've seen it.
Where?
And you might not be like, oh, that's just work, so you haven't seen it a lot. But I feel like
You've seen me
if
unhinged?
it gets worse than that, I can tell.
Like being upset?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think back to the last time I would have gotten more upset than that. Because I think Whataburger is really the only thing in my life that makes me that angry sometimes. Unless you have a different example. No, I'm serious.
I'll never forget the
You
day,
guys can tell
bro.
me I'm a fucking asshole.
It's been on grill, and then I was on makeup table. Until I was like, yo, I'm down 1 pedal, Bobby. So he's like, I know, I'm dropping. I was like, you know what? Fuck this.
Why?
I'm not calling shit out.
I don't blame you.
I'm clocking the fuck out, and when he runs out of shit, he runs out of shit. I was like, fuck this shit.
I don't know what it is. Like, I just don't take people. It depends who you are. I don't take people, like if it's y'all too, because y'all got mad at me before. I don't take it a certain way because I don't know. I just
Because
ignore it.
I'm going to come
Like-
in tomorrow and I'm going to say, hey, what's up, Jazz?
I'm on about
I'm
like
saying,
well no I'm
what's
just
up,
talking about
Batman?
even that day. I got pissed at Rylan because I came back from break and he asked for some because this was during day shift and you know how we do when we go on break and then we come back and open the other side. I just came back. He asked me to make some gravy. I was like, bet. I knew NSF was coming, so I decided just to portion it out, just to put it under there. This nigga decided to open the dining side, and we weren't even ready. This nigga was like, how long does it take to put bread over there? There is nothing over here. No bread, no chicken boxes, no nothing. Meat box not even open. The bun toaster's not even on. The grill's not even on. I cussed him the fuck out left and right. Dorothy's in the fucking Dorothy's in the fucking office, and I'm just cussing this nigga out left and right. I did not give a fuck that day, and that was the choice word. Fuck you, fuck that, fuck it. And then Wendy closed it, and then because he was like, "How long does it take to do that, bro? You're a manager. If you can't handle that shit, then you shouldn't be a fucking manager." And then we had a big ass order after that, and he was like, "You want me to help you?" I was like, "No." I've eventually calmed down and shit because I don't like being upset because I know where it can take me. So like when you got mad at me, I didn't really give a fuck about because I knew I was right. When you got mad at me, huh? He got mad at me because I was sick of doing grill because not Jonesy, what's that nigga's name? Kirby was on the grill and he didn't have nothing down. So I was like, you know what? I literally backed away and was like, I don't want to do this anymore. So he was like, all right, bet. But I had an order ready. Don't know how it happened or when the switch happened. But apparently Esperanza and Keely got on the grill.
Oh, yeah, the Monterey Mile.
And then,
yeah. But I wasn't mad at you.
But you yelled at me.
Yeah, I know. It's something that I gotta get better at. But I promise you, I don't think I've ever gotten mad at you.
And then,
no,
I'm going to go in on another one because this happened recently with his ass. Because Carmen always asking for shit. So she was like, Edwin. I was like, bro, fuck. And I had literally just told him I had to pee. So I was like, when we get done with this, when we clear this out.
And again, I wasn't mad at you.
No, shut up. I'm going to tell you what happened. So this nigga was like, he went to go see what he was like, I got to do something with the truck. I was like, well, what happened? And he was like, I'm thinking it's small. If he can fix it real quick and come back, I can wait. But I think that was the same day I thought you were coming in at 6, but you came in at 7. So I was like, all right, bet. If he told me what happened in the small, go fix it. And he was like, I was like, what happened? He was like, you don't want to know. I was like, well, I gotta pee. And he literally looked at me and was like, well, go. First of all, you're not making a move to come over here to help me out from the. No, you're not doing a damn thing, and then got mad.
That last part was 98% accurate. The 2% discrepancy was I went on the other side of the.
And you was not over there.
I went on the other side, and I'm just like, all right, then go. And then she's like still finishing orders.
That's a lie.
I'm just like, bro, go.
That is a lie.
And the reason I was mad, I wasn't even mad at her.
But that's the problem. That's the problem I'm talking about. It don't matter whether the story was 98% true. The problem is you getting mad at the wrong person. And then when I called him on when I called him on it later on that day, he was like, I wasn't really mad at you. It's just you can take it. Don't take your frustrations out on me.
He's not mad at you. His anger is just misdirected.
I don't give a damn.
It is misdirected.
There's
and it's something I can do.
I don't ever misdirect my shit at y'all. Matter of fact, I barely even get mad at y'all. And even if I do, y'all don't know it.
Bro, okay. It's just you catch me towards the end of it. It's just listen, you understand. The way my anger works, it's a bottle. And like that bottle fills up, and you're just so unlucky that you catch me when the bottle's already full. So it's like the bottle's ready to burst open on the next person that talks to me, but you just catch me right as it fills up. Because that day, I had just spent like the past 30 minutes listening to, no, not even that. Listening, because that I didn't mind. What I hated was that I had to spend 30 minutes listening to Rydell and Carmen argue back and forth.
Oh yeah, bro, I heard that.
Because so the problem was the reason why I told her I had to deal with the freezer real quick is because Fat wanted Rydell to pull out the fucking 37 boxes of fries that we had in the freezer. Yeah, exactly. And Rydell's just like, and Rydell has like a point. He's like, y'all want me to do all this work, but y'all won't even get me above like 30 hours. And it's like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. So him and Carmen started going back and forth because Carmen's just like, I'm just, pretty much what I said was like, I know that this is unfair. I'm telling you what my boss told me to tell you. And Rydell's just like, well, then call the boss and tell him that I'm not coming back in. Because I was like, I'm not dealing with this shit every time. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We really need Rydell. So I was like, I don't want to lose Rydell.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'll fight for this shit. And then you put up like the new shit that came in, and then that's when. But it's just the whole like 30 minutes. I'm just listening to them to go back and forth, and I'm just like, it's okay. I'll fight for it, and I'm just getting ignored. And I'm just like, hey, it's okay. I'll do it. Like, you just have to finish the rest of it, and they're still going back and forth. And I hate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. One of the things I hate is like, there's a problem. People are arguing about the problem. I present the solution, but you're still arguing about the problem instead of doing the solution.
So why the fuck you didn't find a solution when we was arguing about this camera? You could have literally just said you was right. Because he agreed, but he agreed with me. He was like, "Yeah, but you right. It is really weird." Because he does that all the fucking time. He literally did that the other day where it was me, him, and John talking about who Keely reminded him of, and he was like, "Who does Keely remind you of?"
Who?
You know who Keely was?
I remember Keely. I don't know who she reminds me of. What am I listening to right now? Not a person in here, is there?
No.
You heard that shuffling?
Yeah.
You got a gun?
Yeah. You locked the door?
I did not lock it behind me.
Well, that was something like it was inside.
I'll go with you.
I'm a lady.
You stay there.
Okay. Yes. I hate y'all so much.
I want you to be safe.
Just in case.
Yeah, better safe than sorry. I mean, I don't think you live in a bad neighborhood or anything, but better safe
Oh,
than
this
sorry.
is the sticks. We're in the hood now.
Shut up. I live 5 minutes away. Well, technically I'm in Round Rock, so.
So what?
Round Rock is a better tax bracket.
Word.
I feel like
Even
some
though
of
your
these
apartment's way nicer
episodes,
than mine.
some of these episodes just turn into marriage counseling for you.
Who, me and you?
Yeah.
Yeah, in like 20 years when y'all go to actual marriage counseling,
Shut the fuck up.
you're gonna have to pull these back up to like find the source of your problems.
Him.
I used to have anger issues.
At the wrong person. But like I said, he did this shit recently with John. And like, he was talking, we had a conversation before.
Who should Keely remind you of?
John. But we had a conversation before of who Keely reminded us of, and it was like, it's definitely John. This nigga wanted to sugarcoat it while John was there, and he was like, oh yeah, Keely reminds me of Ari. I was like, no, the fuck he doesn't. Like, no, he doesn't. We had this conversation before, it's definitely John. So he was like, he said some shit. I was like, he gonna be nice to you, but I'm not gonna lie to you. And as soon as we get in the car, he was like, yeah, I just didn't want to say that. Stop being such a pussy.
Okay, the only reason why is because that was gonna get nowhere, and the reason why is because.
Yeah, but John don't argue with me like that.
My new roommate.
Not yet.
My new roommate.
Not yet.
Right.
He has this thing where like, if you point out something that is character based of him that he doesn't agree with, he will die on that hill. So one of the hills that we've died on before is how he always feels the need to prove that he's right even when he's not right. Because he does that shit with Jalen and he does that shit with Ari, and he died on that hill. And it was just a long-winded conversation that got fucking nowhere because I just got tired out by the end of it. And it just, I was like, you know what, you're right.
Yeah.
So I was like, I know he's not gonna agree with this shit. Because the only reason.
But the thing is, he didn't argue with me when I told him why.
The only reason she said that.
I don't know if he'll argue with him, but he didn't argue with me.
The only reason she says he reminds him of Keely is because Keely used to argue about fucking anything.
Yeah,
fucking anything.
The way
bro.
Keely did was, I feel like whenever I would argue with Keely about something, it was never that serious, but.
And that's where we went to.
He treats it a bit differently.
That's
again, no hate at all.
Yeah.
I love John.
That's where we went to, is that he doesn't take it to her extremes. Will you argue about anything? Yes. But do you get riled up by anything? No.
She's just a wound up person. But like, whenever I would argue about something with her, it was never like.
You know she'd be door dashing at work now.
She don't DoorDash. She gets
Like she orders.
DoorDashed.
Yeah.
Oh,
she orders
Yeah.
food.
Because I'm about to say all she got is her bike.
Because what's it called?
I've seen her on her bike a couple of times going home.
What's it called? Every now and then, I would
saw
see
it the other
this.
day, actually. It was
Where?
funny. I don't think she noticed me though.
I would see this order would come in, and her name is Keely. I won't say her last name, but she has her full name on DoorDash. And I was like, I wonder if it's the same person because she does have a unique-ish ass name.
Yeah.
And then I think it was last week. You know how sometimes the customer will do meal 4? She did meal 4, and then it was her social name, and I was like, okay, now I know it's her. I was like, now I know it's her. All right.
Now to you, because we weren't done with you either.
Right.
When you got upset at me twice, I found it funny because I don't know, when you yell, I think it's funny.
No one takes me seriously.
I do.
He yelled at me because I was trying to help him out. I was like, Ben, don't do that because it's supposed to be a breakfast burger. Stop, don't do that. He's like, I know! And
I didn't. Until you told me.
And then, it was that real busy that day with the 12 doubles and the 12 spicy chickens. I get it. Okay, I get it. But there was an order.
About the breakfast burger or something?
No, you was on the grill this time. That time you was on the board, but this time he was on the grill. And then they was waiting on the order of pancakes. I was like, Ben, are those pancakes done? I don't know.
Something similar happened one time when Sam, I had forgot to drop sausage patties at one point, and so I was dropping them more, and Sam took them off the grill too early. Mm-hmm. And whenever they inevitably were too pink, and I had to put them back on the grill, and she kept on asking me when they're going to be done, I'm like, I don't know. I didn't cook these things the right way the first time. I'm just waiting until they look right. And it was just, I don't know, it's just frustrating, bro. Sometimes I really don't fucking know. When it comes to pancakes, I don't put a timer down.
I do.
I wait till it gets bubbly and then I flip it.
I put the timer for the grilled chicken and the pancakes.
I do the grilled chicken because I'll forget about that one if I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But the pancakes, I just wait till it bubbles and then I'm done.
I think he did that one time. He dropped me a grilled chicken and he don't put the timer for anything. Doesn't matter what it is. He don't put the timer.
I hate the noise.
He left it there.
It's really obnoxious.
He left it there, and I was like, "What's that?" Because it was raised up. I was like, "What's that?" He pulled it up, burnt piece of chicken.
Yeah, because what's it called? It was one of our busy days, and those are the only days we hold grilled chicken. Mm-hmm. So I remember the customer had already been waiting, so I was like, okay, it's done. So I'm gonna just give her the one that's done and put it on the bun for her. But I forgot to put the rest in the pan.
No, it was just one. I don't know if it was a busy day or not, but it was literally just one piece of chicken.
Yeah, it's like I forgot to put it in the pan, and I completely sold down on that shit, bro. Yeah. By the time I lifted this shit, by the time she noticed it, bro, black. That shit.
Smell it either.
That shit was Gandhi sandal, bro.
I've done that a couple times. Or I noticed it a couple minutes later, and it's like it's not. Yeah.
I've only done it once, and out of all people, Kyla realized because I left bacon on the grill. I was like, "Oh shit, I did that. I did do that."
It happens sometimes.
It don't happen a lot for me, but I hate when this nigga makes breakfast, cause he'll just leave.
Bro, because for example, like the bob eggs and shit, that shit takes time. So I was like, I got time.
And the thing is,
you can leave the bob eggs on the grill for a minute, and they won't really burn that.
Yeah.
Long. But the sausage patties,
and he does that too.
It's just right on the
It's a hockey puck when he puts them up there. But the thing is, everything in the store is already done, especially before this change started to happen. So that means I've done the labels because I hate the way they do labels. They take an hour to do labels. I know how much stuff Rena does, and I don't know how they don't know it by now. I print out everything she does and just go around and do that shit.
The only thing that confuses me to this day, and I don't know why, is I always just assume that we have 8 pans of lettuce, tomatoes, and onions. When it's just that we can fit 8 pans, we don't make 8 pans.
Even then, just print the shit out and go put it on there. Cause this is what y'all will do. Y'all will look in there, look everywhere, and then print out one thing, and then go put it on. Come back, print out the next thing, and then go put it on. I print them all out at one time. I'm batching that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting that shit done. That's why it never takes me long to do labels. And you be like, "You're done?" I'm like, "Yeah." Already? Yeah. It's not rocket surgery.
Well,
You just gotta put
of
a ticket on there.
Part of it, when I made that comment, and I don't know why it never fucking occurred to me to do this, is just like, oh, Rita's already over there. Just give her the labels.
So for y'all?
Yeah. Like, I that never crossed my mind.
Yeah,
she's
that's why I just start sitting them in there, yeah. And she'll just fucking do them. So, but like I said, I think she like me and she don't like y'all. Why? I don't know. But like, cause I remember you did it and she didn't do the labels for you. But if I put them in there, she'll do them.
I know why she doesn't like me.
Why she don't like you?
We had an incident, and I apologize, but I understand. I'd be frustrated if I was her. And it is, I'm hard of hearing. This is not new.
No, it's not.
And she still has like her accent. So sometimes when like everything in the kitchen's going on, she it's hard for me to understand her.
Yeah.
And that's not her fault. However, there was one day, whenever, like, if I have to ask you to repeat yourself a third time and I still don't hear you, I'm just gonna give you a little chuckle and hope that whatever it is, yeah, and I'll just hope that whatever you told me is not serious. So she's trying to tell me something. I don't understand. So I was like, I'm sorry, could you repeat that for me one more time? And then she repeats it again. I still don't understand. So I ask her one more time. If she repeats it, I don't understand. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, I give her like, all right. And then I just move on. Turns out she had cut herself. She was trying to It kind of had to tell me. She was just like, yeah, she thought you were laughing at her for cutting herself. And I'm like, that's not what it is at all. I didn't even know. I just couldn't understand. So I just felt bad asking her to keep repeating herself. So I just gave her my little chuckle, said, all right. And then I just moved on.
Just bleeding, dying.
That's good.
I look at that. All right.
Oh God.
Because in my head, I feel like if it's an emergency, like, you'll yell at me. You know what I'm saying? So it's,
How bad did she cut herself?
it wasn't bad.
Okay, in an emergency,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go put a fucking band-aid on. I'm not telling anyone about it until someone comes in and says, "What are you doing to your hand? What you doing to your hand?" Cut myself. I'm not gonna waste time telling my manager about it.
Well, maybe she just don't understand some shit how it's supposed to work. I don't know.
But you know, I feel bad.
The first aid kit's right there.
Yeah, but maybe she didn't know. She don't. Maybe if she barely know how to speak English, so maybe she don't know how to read shit either.
Man, I felt so bad for her.
It's a plus.
Okay, I don't know if it's universal or not.
It is. The Red Cross.
Apparently, this is supposed to be universal for choking, but I don't think it is. Cause some people go.
Because they're doing it wrong.
But I'm finna.
They're not using the universal.
I'm not gonna waste my time and do this either.
Because you're not. Okay, we're not talking about choking right now. We're talking about a cross.
But you said it's I was about to say I don't know if it's universal or not.
No, it is.
I don't know because if you see it, I'll probably think of Switzerland.
Maybe a little bit, but as soon as you realize you're in America and you're looking at
But sometimes it's not a red cross. Sometimes it's a red box with a white cross.
You know what? I don't think that's big enough of a difference to actually matter. In my
But
opinion.
I mean, honey, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just trying to make it seem why she don't, you know.
I don't know. I don't know. I get it. It was ridiculous. Like, it's funny what happened, and I understand why she's a little frustrated by it. But just go put a band-aid on.
Because I don't know if she's ever hurt herself before, so for her to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, it's not the first time. And the first time I did understand it because we were in the back. But when she was trying to tell me this,
That
we're
was
right
up
next.
front.
Yeah. So she's next to the Band-Aid kit, and I'm hearing like the makeup table, the grill, the fryer. I'm hearing people talk at the window, people talking up front, and I'm just like, huh?
Let me get straps. Get it down now.
I can hear you.
And I'm just like, I'm trying to like, and I felt bad because I'm just like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm trying to be understanding, but I cannot understand you right now. So I said, all right.
All right.
Just moved on.
At that point, I would just be like, I cut myself.
You know?
Is that what you had to do, or did she just walk away?
Yeah, then Kyla told me, she was like, yeah, she was trying to tell you that she covered, so she, you were laughing at her. And I'm just like, oh, that's so
Laughing
wild.
at pain. Pain. I eat that for breakfast. Nah, nigga. Just didn't
That kind of reminds me of this one time. Remember Danny? You used to work there? On a whim one day, I tried to tell her that I liked the way her hair looked, and I butchered it, and I got made fun of for like the whole day for how I said. I can't even remember how I said it.
Wait, did you try to say it in Spanish?
Huh? No. I just
Okay.
said like I like the way it's done, but I said it in some shitty way. I don't know, but I felt like an idiot after.
I'm so happy that my brain realized who you were talking about.
I thought he was talking about
Not
the tall
Danny,
Danny.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, word.
That's why every time Sam be like, "Yeah, I was talking to Danny," I was like, "I don't expect you to talk to that Danny." So it's like when you say Danny, in my head, it's like, who the fuck is Danny?
Yeah.
And he did it the other day because apparently she was there, and he was like, "Yeah, Danny was here." And I was like, "So?"
Yeah.
Because I thought, like, no, I like that Danny too, but this was like, no offense to him. I don't. You're a child. I don't care.
It was really funny. The tall Danny I'm thinking about. His, not him, but his name came up in an Amber Alert like last month. Literally exact same spelling and everything. And I remember going to Jonesy the next day, like, did you get that Amber Alert? He's like, yeah.
No, Daddy.
I was like, dude, he's a 6-year-old, like 8-year-old. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? What's wrong?
Was it an alert for middle-aged people? Because you know they have a silver alert for old people, and there's an amber alert for young people. What is it for middle-aged? Huh?
That was an Amber Alert. There was a kid getting stolen.
No. I'm just asking, like, what's the age?
I feel like they just don't care about us.
They don't care about us. Is
There
that
are
the-
silver alerts. I've seen those before.
But that's what I'm saying. What is it for us? Because silver alerts is for old people.
For us, we have to be missing for like 24, 48 hours, and then they can start looking for us.
What is it called though? Is it just an alert? Because you got
They're not
amber,
gonna send shit out for that.
but you
They're
got
not-
amber for kids, and you got silver for old people.
because they're people
They're
more at
vulnerable.
risk than we are.
I
No,
guess.
we're-
So we ain't shit.
We're all just
So we just get kidnapped by the cartel. It just
old people,
happens.
you know, honestly, yeah.
All right.
Because I mean, what's the cartel gonna do with an old person?
Sell their parts.
They're old. No one wants fucking 90-year-old grandma livers.
Well, maybe like liver, but you know some other shit would still be good.
No, the whole body is dying.
I think a pancreas would be all right,
The pancreas gets taken out, doesn't it?
or not all the time.
But
I
like,
still have my
it can
pancreas.
go bad. But like, we don't like. Isn't it like the wisdom teeth kind of thing where like we haven't evolved? We've evolved beyond the need to need it. But
Yeah.
We don't. It's still in our body. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you know.
Then why would we put a pancreas in someone?
I don't know, nigga. I'm just saying, some organs are still
No one
good.
wants 90
I wouldn't-
grandma parts.
I wouldn't, well, because we're not immortal, so we don't live forever. But if an old person's heart is still fine and dandy, I, use the shit.
But it's like,
Hey, keep your grandma away from this one. Keep your grandma and grandpa away from.
All
I'm
right,
already skeptical over the cannibalism.
all right, nigga. We're not gonna get back on this. I don't know what it is, because, like, I'm not finna say, because, like, all the people that you meet in life, you don't know how they're gonna turn out. So you don't know how many people you'd have met back then are probably a rapist now. But ain't nobody finna walk up to you and be like, hey, I'm Jim, I'm a rapist. Ain't nobody finna do that.
I mean, if you're a sex offender, that's kind of, hey, that's how you have to do it.
Well, my thing was, because it was like, that's not normal. I was like, you don't know what normal is because people don't say it out loud.
It's not enough people for it to be normal.
It probably is. Just like the whole, look at the Illuminati shit. Look at the shit that they do. And the thing is, you'd be like, it's not civilized, but then when we look up the definition for civilization, nothing is civilized. Don't nobody follow no laws around here. We got somebody in this room who pirated movies. We got somebody in this room who buys a fucking vape when they ain't really legal. We got somebody who used to sell drugs and do them at the same time. So ain't nobody who's lawful around this bitch.
First of all, never get high on your own supply. Second, it's not enough for it to be considered a normal thing.
It is enough.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
A couple hundred people out of millions is not enough. That is still something that's rare.
I don't think so.
Wait, what is the statistic about again? I'm lost.
Cannibalism.
All right, you know what? I'm not.
Because he thinks I'm a cannibalist because I'm just saying, he's like, one day I'm going to see you just eat somebody's ass. Okay, well, here's the deal. Not going to happen, but I'm not going to act like it's just not out there.
Well, that's the thing.
Well, no, I just said that because I know Jeffrey Dahmer
How
like black
does it
ass.
act
Oh,
like it
that was his
doesn't
favorite
happen?
part.
That was his
Just
favorite
saying
part.
it's not the
You
norm.
can say the black ass or the dessert.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just like she just okay. The argument was, It's not that it doesn't happen. It's that it's not the norm. Most families in America don't just go out to eat people because it's not the norm.
Right.
That
But
was the
we
entire
don't know that.
argument.
We
No,
don't know that.
It's not enough for it to be the norm.
We don't know that.
I understand the merit of the argument, where it kind of ties into like my shit. The world's a chaotic place, and kind of anything can be happening.
Bro.
And that was another thing I was gonna go to because not a lot of men say that. So it's just like
you don't.
Statistically,
It's not the norm.
likelihood of the people downstairs being cannibals is pretty low.
we don't know that.
It's okay.
You'll never win this one.
No, just shut up.
I'm right there. I'm saying statistically, as in not specifically the people downstairs could be eating someone right now.
Mhm.
Statistically, probably not. Can you say for sure? No.
Because I'm a type of person who don't really believe in statistics anyway.
But like, doesn't eating other people kind of make you insane?
They used to do it back in the day.
Back
And they
how
still
far
do it
back
now.
in the day?
There's a couple of tribes out there that still do it to this day.
It's gotta be
Some
something.
people did stop, but then again, the other tribes didn't. But the thing is, I'm not gonna act like I haven't walked by a cannibal in my lifetime. Whether it's the normal or not.
You're driven by one on the highway or something. I mean, it's a fair argument.
Because the thing is, the reason why I don't believe in statistics is the same thing with you. I'm not gonna say what it was, but we know what it is. It's the same thing for men on that situation. Women have said it a lot, so it's more common for them, but it's less common for a man. But the thing is, we're not gonna act like it don't happen, and that then, of course, it's not the norm, but it still happens. Just because it's not said about, and don't nobody just wanna, especially eating people and being a rapist, ain't nobody finna go out there and be like, hey, this is what I do for a living, or this is what I do on the side when I'm bored.
That's what the
Like,
internet.
ain't nobody finna do that.
Because that's what the internet's for.
What?
I bet we can go on the dark web, find some form
Cannibalism?
somewhere. It exists.
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's what I'm
There's
saying. Like,
on here, there's some
We.
form about eating ice. And I mean it.
Well, careful what you search up in my internet.
It's eating ice, bro, with milk.
Are you sure it's not code for something?
No, it's eating ice with milk.
is that code for sex? What movie was that? Oh, it was 22 Jump Street. He was like, hey, I gotta go get this pinata. And they was like, is that code for sex?
I might have to spend some time looking for this, but it was real, and I went there before.
Word. But that's just my thing, though. Just because there's not a statistic on it to make it the norm, that don't mean it's not the norm because we don't know about it. We don't know about a lot of shit.
It's not the norm because not enough people participate. And
You do not know that.
I probably don't know that, but somebody out there does. You know that there was a guy
I don't know that either. I'm
there,
just saying.
There was a guy who went to Congress and he knows that there's a task force of people currently working for the federal government who know pretty much almost close to the exact number of pedophiles currently present in the United States of America. Guess what? It happens. It's not enough people for pedophilia to be the norm. And I guarantee you that cannibalism is not enough people for it to be the norm.
I don't trust the government, so I don't trust that shit either. That nigga might be a pedophile.
All right, Jalen.
That nigga might be a pedophile.
This guy's saying he okay.
You know they don't tell the truth.
I'm getting this is not the forum I was talking about, but this guy likes to eat meth.
All right, then. Let's stop searching this shit on my internet.
Dude,
I feel weird when I search
on
stuff.
Google, alright? It can't be that bad.
I feel weird when I search stuff for
You
my
put
stories.
Bro, same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
I was just like, I was looking up. So you've read the scene in my book where he jumps off the building and he breaks his legs. So I had to look up like, how high would somebody have to fall to like break the entirety of their leg but not die? And then I had to clarify. I was like, I'm doing this for a book, just in case some agent out there. I was like reading my shit, just like, bro. No, and it's crazy because the first search result that popped up was like the suicide hotline, and I'm like, I'm not suicidal. I'm a writer.
Because it's like, imagine like somebody dies from a cliff that day. Hey, I saw this on somebody's research engine.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, my thing, I'll be looking up.
I could.
I feel like my shit is kind of normal because I make stories like that, but I kind of already know the information on it. So when I was looking up how much time you would get for aiding and abetting and whatever, then it'd be like, well, who are you partnered with for them to aid and abet? Because like in New York, I looked it up. It don't matter if you didn't know the crime or not, and you still helped, you still getting the same fucking time. Yeah. So it's just like I'm looking shit up like that. But then I'll do it in certain states, so it's just like, why are you trying to kill somebody in New York, or why are you trying to do this in New York? This is where the story is based,
But speaking of, first, before I move on from the topic, I could not imagine writing a story where you got like cannibals and shit. You gotta look up shit like that.
All I gotta do is watch the TV show Dahmer.
What are the tastiest part of a human?
And remember, I was telling you. Apparently, according to people who's had it, it tastes like pork. Yeah. See, that's what you can't tell me. That's not the norm, and they know what it tastes like.
It's not the norm.
So it's just like how many people you gotta ask about how flesh tastes, and all of them agree and be like, "Well, it tastes like pork." You know how many niggas you gotta ask that shit?
I mean, we definitely got cannibals in prison.
That's where they need to be with everybody else. But the thing is, you just gave them a free smorgasbord because don't nobody give a fuck what's going on in prison. I feel like they go to I don't think they go to jail. I think they go to like the psych ward or some shit.
I put them in solitary.
And they could be in there too, so they can stay away from that fresh meat.
That's what I'm saying. I could not trust a cannibal around other people.
Imagine they just sitting there salivating while you just talking.
They're gonna season
you. Yeah.
I just got some Kool-Aid.
Do I want to barbecue that or bake that?
I'm just thinking of the fucking dude who be making the prison food at home.
Oh, busted!
He's like, I just got some Kool-Aid powder and some creamer from the commissary.
And then we got the new technology. Do I want to bake that, barbecue, or put it in the air fryer?
Gotta make myself some sweet and sour human.
I could get some peanut oil on the way home.
You know what I mean? Like. So it's just like, you might say what you say. I'm not disagreeing with you either, but don't ever in your life think I'm a cannibal again.
I'm saying I just would not be surprised.
No, be surprised.
Well, that barbecue tasted good.
Because I would never.
I'm just not going to ask you where you put it shit from now on whenever I eat at your house.
You're just going to eat it freely because it tastes good? I'll be like, you like how the ass cheek tastes, Evan?
Oh, the pork? Yeah.
The pork butt?
Can you tell what's the Puerto Rican butt? The black butt?
You just gotta scrape off the burnt pieces and find out.
I'd be surprised if she found a Puerto Rican out here.
Imagine somebody cooked me and then like you eating my arm and you see my tattoo.
Oh my god, bro. You see Criminal Minds?
No.
Fuck. In like one of the early seasons, there's one episode where they're trying to stop this cannibal, and they're trying to find like one of the victims because they suspected that she was still alive, and turns out she wasn't. They never found the body, but they're interrogating him, and it turns out the dude was part of the search party when they were looking for the girl, and he made the food. And so there's this like scene where I know her first name's Lucy. I don't remember what her last name is, but they have a priest in the interrogation room because he asked for a priest to be there, and the priest is like trying to tell him like, oh, like like everybody can change, God forgives all, because God is in all of us, and then the guy's just like, oh yeah, just like Lucy's in all of you.
Word.
I was like, bro,
I would have been so pissed and threw up in his mouth.
Insane, bro. Hold on.
You gonna make me eat Lucy? Well, now you're finna get me regurgitating Lucy in you.
Let me see if I can find the scene, bro. When that shit dropped, I was like, I felt so disgusted. I wasn't even at the search party.
What with this?
What was that? Ew.
I think it is.
That's so gross.
Oh, it's fake.
Well, I don't know. You remember back when COVID started, all those people were licking the toilet seat and shit? That's nasty.
This guy had a really funny point. That's a common pig job for bar urinals. And if I owned a bar, I would totally do that. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, you lost your Jesus, son of a bitch.
Bro, when I saw that episode, I felt so fucking disgusted.
He looked like Jeffrey Dahmer with them glasses.
In the whole episode, they were talking about how criminals tend to insert themselves in the investigation and shit. And it's like, damn, he was deep in this shit. He was making food for them.
That's so nasty.
Yeah. But yeah, I could not imagine having to fucking look up all that shit as a writer. Just like,
I don't think I would write it because I don't even like.
Like, what organs could a human being survive without?
I've only put rape in one of my stories. I don't even like writing about that.
It's probably hard to write.
Yeah.
It is.
But other than that, everything else is consensual. I just, because I don't even like watching rape shit now. And the only thing it just sounds bad
shit,
about what I'm
I've been
about to
watching
say.
consensual sex in fucking regular television.
It's finna be bad what I'm about to
regular
say.
TV, I kind of just don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
bro.
it depends who I'm watching it with. Like, if I'm watching TV with my mom and one just pops up, yeah, I feel comfortable.
What's it called?
But like, if I'm just watching it, I'll be like, yeah, whatever, and then I'll just take my eyes off it.
Yeah, I'm ready to look at my phone for a little bit because like, I don't care.
So what's it called? It's one of those things. It's like, oh, but you watch porn, right? And also, it's like there's a difference between seeking out the content because you're trying to jerk off or whatever, versus like I'm not even in the mood and you just putting this shit in front of me. Like I was watching, I started watching like medieval type shows and shit because a lot of the shit I write is like medieval. And there's this one. It's called Bridgerton. And it's really good. Basically, like, the queen of some place, I forget what place it is, hosts, like, every season for, like, the royal men to come and, like, marry. Basically marry, like, women who just, like, turned of age and are, like, still virgin or whatever.
They just turned 13.
But, so, one of the main characters, she ends up getting married. And, bro, there is like 3 episodes in a row where it's just their honeymoon, and it's just them fucking. Like, every 5 minutes, they're just fucking. They're like, they eat breakfast, they fuck. They eat lunch, they fuck. It was raining outside, they're fucking outside.
I'm just going to go to the next episode.
Yeah, but the thing is, I went to the next episode, it's still their honeymoon, they're still fucking. And I just...
I don't know if y'all seen this video. It was this mom and her 2 sons about to sit and watch a movie, and the kid was like, "Hey, we about to watch a movie." First scene, just and all you can hear is the kids because they're just watching this chick getting rammed. Like her legs are up, and he was like on top of her. It was just funny as shit. Like you can't even watch it now.
But and it was so realistic too, because this homeboy was just making her fucking come in like 2 minutes. And there was like no foreplay either. It was just like immediately into it. And like
not realistic at all.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, and she's getting off every time in 2 minutes. I'm just like, bro, there's no shot.
It's 12 inches.
I guess.
Wouldn't that shit just hurt at that point?
Nah, there's no way because TV doesn't show you penises, but they show you a lot of man butt.
A lot of man butt.
And if you got 12 inches, I'm seeing that shit between your legs when you're walking around.
Oh no, I've noticed that in a lot of movies because they'll just have like some. It's not. That's why they don't have black people in movies. I can just tell you that right now. That's why they don't have.
He was black.
Huh?
He was black.
Oh my god, they had it up. I can tell you that right now. Because a lot of the movies that I've... Oh, you know what? I think Terrence... I know this is a wild segue, but I think Terrence Howard has a small PP because I was watching Get Rich or Die Trying, and then the shower scene where they was like stabbing 50 Cent and shit like that. It was a scene where he turned around and got caught. It was just moving. I was like, that's so small.
It was just cold on set.
For it to be Terrence Howard, that was pretty small.
It's probably just cold on set.
I mean, it could be, but then even the white dudes I've seen... Have you seen the movie... The Hateful Eight with Samuel L. Jackson, Tatum Channing, and no. So Samuel Jackson was walking somebody in the snow because he had did him wrong, and then he had him butt ass naked. So it was cold as shit. So he was like, "What you gonna do for this, jacket or whatever?" And not in real life, obviously, but the character Samuel Jackson was playing made him suck his dick for the, and he came in his mouth and shit. And then, like, in that part, like, his dick was out and it was so small, but yet again, cold. So, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I don't see a lot of black dudes in that situation because I know
it's so funny. You know who Owen Wilson is?
Yeah.
So, I'm scrolling through Twitter, and whenever you click on a video and you scroll down, it'll just play a random video.
Mm-hmm.
And because there's a lot of people who just post clips of movies in order to like make money and shit.
Porn.
Yeah.
Twitter.
So I'm just like scrolling through Twitter, and a lot of the videos I get is like pretty much just like news, and then every now and then I'll get like one of these like movie accounts.
Mm-hmm.
There's a movie with Owen Wilson where, and it's not censored, by the way. He's taking like I'm assuming he was like in a sports team.
Mm-hmm.
So they're taking a shower together, and he like has a cramp. So he like slips and falls. And then the guy that catches him is this black dude, bro. And it's just, again, they did not censor this shit at all. But it's just 9 inches of black dick right next to his face. And you can see it in his face how uncomfortable he was.
It's good acting. It's called method acting.
Oh, God. I'm just like, word? They had this shit on theaters?
The director came up to him and said, "We'll add $10 million to your deal if you do this one scene for us right now."
Bro, he's like,
gonna sell.
The dude is like,
a mil for every inch.
Bro, he's like on his knees and he's holding Owen Wilson by his shoulders. And you just see him look like this.
Up,
and it's literally just like 8 inches of dick just right next to his face. I'm just like, what happened to censorship?
We were already showering together. I was never on a sports team where I had to do that, but I almost had to one time after we had like a pool class in school one time, and it was a shower thing, and we had to change all the dudes, and there's one kid who was bullying me. Of course, he was changing right next to me, and of course, he was like, "Your dick is small." You know, I was fucking.
He was probably a faggot.
No, what's it called? I had to for a swim team. The problem is when I joined swim team, a lot of us from my generation, we were just going through puberty. And you know puberty, you get hard over nothing.
Yeah, I mean I still do sometimes.
It's just, bro. So like, it was just like a lot of us just like trying to hide the fact that some of us just got hard.
For what though? Was there girls in those class?
Nah, it's just puberty for guys. Yeah.
But like obviously, as a kid, I'm in a room with these other dudes and I'm hard, and I don't want people seeing that and thinking I'm like getting ideas.
I don't want them to think I'm
Well, I mean something, cause I guess
Literally nothing can make that shit go up.
It's just like the warmth and shit.
What?
Not even that for me.
We didn't have enough time because I did basketball. We didn't have enough time to shower because like we would go probably like 10 minutes before class end, and then we got the transition for the period, so we didn't have enough time for that shit.
For my swim team, it wasn't a school thing, so like it was just like showers right after like practice, like 2-hour practice, and then so you could just be in there for as long as you wanted.
Yeah,
there was
we
no
can
rush.
do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, our little clips didn't get hard though.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe they did. I don't know. Cause remember I showed you. No, I don't think I showed you the blood system between the man and the woman. Like there is literally like a little dick for a woman down there, and I was like, bro, I told you we get hard. It's not how y'all get hard. But yeah, we got a little blood going through there too. It's just not bad.
You know, when the child is developing in the womb, we all got the same shit. We all start out with the same shit, y'all.
Yeah, you're a woman.
I was a woman at first, and then I became a man.
that's where I get my sass from.
Yeah,
got that bitch
I was a woman for a little bit longer than most.
I be getting sassy sometimes.
Oh, you see this big nigga, how much he had to develop?
You probably had a huge vagina then.
Man, my shit was fucking queefing.
quick. You know how many times I've sent it? I didn't realize this is your window right here. You know how many times I've sent it and been annoying as fuck outside this window on this road?
So, and I said this before. I told Jazz, I don't think I told you. But whenever it's raining, because these windows are pretty soundproof, but I like the sound of rain. Yeah. So I like to open my bedroom windows. And there was one morning, I woke up to you going on break. I look out the window and I just see the Volkswagen and I'm just like, ass man.
Where's the street lead to anyway? I know this is wild to ask.
There's a neighborhood down there. And then I'm pretty sure you can, if you follow that road, you can end up at the Wendy's and stuff. Oh. There's a Wendy's right over there.
Shut up, bro.
That's where the school
Oh,
is.
off of, over there, okay.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, that road is, leads to the apartments and shit right in front of the high school. Our high school.
I know there's a high school over there.
Huddle?
Yeah. So if you follow the road
that way.
So
it'll turn.
It is. So if
you go that way towards there.
So if you follow that road and then you don't get into the apartments, you can come out in front at the Wendy's that's right in front of the Huddle High School.
Maybe I don't know where I am because I feel like you go that way, then Keely lives over there.
Yeah, Huddle High School's that way.
Huddle High School is not that way. I know what he's talking about.
High School's that way, bro.
But you could probably go that way, but Huddle High School is over there.
Yeah, but like it's one direction, yeah.
But then I go by the apartments, and then it's a dead end in the neighborhood over here.
No, you can come out at the Wendy's.
I know there's a road right there.
Yeah. It wasn't always like that. That used to be a dead end.
Yeah, there's a road right there because I won't say the Wendy's, but there's a gas station right there. And then in the little shopping center, there's a Wendy's, there's a Popeyes, there's a.
But there used to be a dead end until I want to say that maybe 5-6 years ago. 5-6 years ago, but I'm pretty sure you can come out over there.
You can come out too. I know you're a faggot. The devil is a liar, and he's a faggot.
I could never.
Could never what?
I could never be gay.
Why?
I just don't see myself being romantically involved with another man.
I can see it.
I could, like I said before, I could fuck a man. I just don't see myself caring enough for one to be in a relationship with.
I can see it.
Nah.
What do I always say? You don't know that. Just imagine you and John.
I did my time. That shit sucked. And I could never find myself, like, romantically interested in another man. I just, long term, can't see it.
I think that's how I feel about a man as well. It's crazy how
I've
we all
never
feel
looked
like
at
this
a
about a
dude
man.
and been like, damn, I could be his husband, you know? And like I could make him happy. No, I just, no.
Like, I've had my moments of lust where I'm just like, yeah, I could fuck you. But, like, I don't want to wake up next to you.
Yeah.
What are you still doing here?
Exactly.
I don't even want you there that much in the first place.
After we get our rocks off, I'm just like, all right, so is your Uber on the way?
But for me, like, that relationship is so unsustainable. I could never. I tried, bro. That shit sucks so hard. It sucks.
I want y'all to all know being with a man sucks.
It does.
So be
women
with a
are
woman.
so much better.
Yeah.
Women are so much fucking better. Yeah. It's stupid.
I love women. Women are the best.
No, we ain't shit either.
Y'all are the best when y'all aren't lying or cheating.
How many times have you been lied and cheated on?
Cheated on? Not once.
You said not once? So how the fuck can you say anything about cheating? You just see that shit
on TV.
Because
I have guy friends.
You just seen that shit on TV and was like, women ain't shit. Because you love to say that shit a lot. Like you just been through the shit. Oh yeah, women just be cheating and lying.
No, I haven't been shit since the first.
Ben, have you ever been cheated on?
I don't think so.
Man, well,
I've never had to break up with a girl because she cheated on me.
Mm. I have.
Yeah, because they ain't shit.
But I only been with like a serious relationship once. But I said that you punk.
Me too, though. I've only ever had one relationship in my life. Even though it was in high school, it was the only thing that if I go back, that's it.
I want to have
Nothing else in my
one
life.
serious relationship. I have multiple relationships. I don't have one serious.
Yeah, I've had relationships.
Yeah.
But like,
Well, cause I don't like to. I'm not finna be none of these hoes. Well, if I didn't come, that don't mean he is a body, right? I'm not one of those types. I've only had one serious relationship, but I've had multiple relationships. Like so serious that I left this state. We're serious.
The wildest thing I heard is this chick said, if he doesn't put his head between my legs, it's not cheating. I was like, so everything else is okay?
it's only cheating if he eats my pussy.
And then and then roll it up in a blunt. And then light this shit. Fucking Rylan said he loved that scene.
It was
He loved that
hilarious.
scene.
I can't. Fuck, he was here this morning, and I totally could have talked to him about it.
Yeah.
You don't work tomorrow, do you? I was about to say, because you'll be there tomorrow
I don't
morning.
think I'm gonna work tomorrow night. Cause I know I told, but he didn't really, to be fair, he didn't give me an answer.
Yeah.
So I'm not coming out and stuff like that. But if you don't mind relaying the message, since you got his number and I don't, cause he has my number, but I don't have his. You know what? Fuck it. If he texts me, I'll tell him I'll change my mind.
I'm going to see him tomorrow.
Word.
Because him, Devin, and Noah are coming over.
We're not invited.
Yeah, I can come if y'all want.
No, it's okay. You don't have to feel a pity on it.
All right. I think it's because Devin just wants us to meet Blue. Devin has a kid. I felt so bad, bro, because
This is the younger Devin I'm thinking about.
Mexican Devin. Yeah.
Is there an older Devin?
He,
I feel like there was.
no, Black Devin was not older.
Oh,
He just looked older.
I didn't even know there was a black Devin in particular. I thought
Black
it was
Devin, Mexican Devin, and Devon.
Levon.
Crank.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love that game.
He's so sweet. Why?
Not actually. You should be so fucking annoying. But then you warmed up to me a little bit more.
Yeah.
Or I warmed up to him a little bit more. And I missed it.
The way he laughed was funny.
Yeah. You know, I talk about the breakfast burger. He said, oh, breakfast burger. Dude, this guy's so fucking awesome.
But I felt so bad because they were there Saturday night.
Oh, yeah?
And they were so excited, like they were trying to say hi to Shah. I was like, I'm so sorry, my boss is here. I have to get back in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Bro, I will say this. He told me, so you know how he does the window job?
Mm-hmm.
He told me that pretty much now he's taking up all the jobs by himself because of some situation that happened at the company.
Mexican?
Bro, I went to shake his hand and it was like holding sandpaper.
God damn.
Bro, them hands are rough, bro. I can tell he's been doing. Bro, I can tell he's been doing all those jobs by himself, bro. That shit was rough. It was like fucking grit. I was like, damn.
There's another video.
The dab and it's like,
That's
Yeah.
another video of this construction dude, and like you know how they'll sand off like the extra wood parts. This nigga just took his hand. And just went like that. That's what it's like.
Bro,
Yeah.
yes. Have you ever seen that dude? He's applying like dog medicine on my hands to make them rougher.
yeah, I've seen that. And he does like all the chalk shit. It's like the only thing he does is rub fucking chalk on his hands. So that's the only thing I've ever seen him do. Is that sitting in your head?
Yeah, he's disappearing in the drawer.
Oh, it's always exposed as fuck, dude.
It's your window though.
K939 sprayed all this on my hands to make them tougher. Pushing a brick with an egg in my hand. Which one do you all think will break? The brick or the egg? Well, stick around and find out.
Wait till you watch the Saints video.
Why is it popping like that? Is he on like?
Static.
Oh.
His hands are like carpets. I want to do the part where. Okay, here it goes.
sound like his hands are just cracking.
Bro, he was just applying like the dog medicine. He was just rubbing his hands together. That's what it sounds like.
Does it really, like, the dog medicine did that to his hands? Mm-hmm. What the fuck is it?
Basically, it's supposed to harden like the dog's toes.
Oh, the paws? Oh, the toes? Toes or the paws?
The paws, basically, for dogs that are gonna be out on like concrete and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's what the medicine is supposed to be for.
So you're gonna have gangrene in about a few years.
You're gonna jot all your hands up. All three.
There's a couple of like, and I don't mean this in a mean way. It's just you are doing things that are not considered normal for like the average human to be able to do.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a couple of like freaks on TikTok that all they do is they do things that aren't normally trained by people. And it's not a bad thing, but it's just very interesting to see. Like there was this guy who he trained his grip strength to be able to climb like fucking walls like a goat. Like you know how goats be climbing those steep ass mountains? He can do like the same shit. And he's like, yeah, like now I have like the best grip strength, so now I'm gonna train my Achilles tendon. And I'm just like, who the fuck has ever said that?
Him. But that's the thing though, like we're gonna go back to this norm thing, and it's like,
And
you know, like, I feel like if you get enough views, a lot of these niggas done tried it before.
yeah. What's it called? You know how like professional arm wrestling is not a thing now? This dude is like working out muscles in his forearm that I didn't even know existed, bro. And like he was talking to like Joe Rogan, and like he flexes his forearm, and there's like a muscle like right here, and it like pops out. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Y'all are freaks. Y'all are not natural. I fuck with that shit though.
Word, so you can jack off better.
All right.
With that grip strength, you can jerk it's a real problem. Dudes are jerking off and gripping that shit way too hard.
Word.
And it's making sex worse for people. Worse for them. Because it's like that shit ain't gripping like I thought it would. Because you're going like it's I don't know, but it's a big problem.
Yeah, we got pretty shit. We got the rose, so we ain't gotta worry about that.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta do the DJ request no more, so.
You got robots doing that for you.
I mean, to be fair, y'all do too, but it's not the norm for a man to have it. I feel like it is the norm. It's just like ain't nobody finna go around and say that shit. Because I remember Kevin Hart did a joke, and like he was talking about his woman bought him a pocket pussy while he was on the road, because she's like, he ain't finna, you know, because he cheated before, and I think she was like, you're not finna cheat on me again. So she bought him a pocket pussy. So when he went home, he bought, because there's pieces of shit. There's ass, there's vagina, there's tits, and then sometimes you can, if you're rich enough, you can get the whole fucking big ass doll, the real doll. So it's like, y'all got some shit, y'all just, you know, don't use it.
I feel like it's
okay, but there's a point. The real doll is getting to like insanity. Can we agree on that?
Some of us just want to be held after we have sex.
I mean,
it's not real. Okay, whatever. You want to get a pocket pussy and jerk off into it? I don't care. But if I open the closet and I see a real doll just in there, or just like, no.
Yeah,
now you're compensating for something.
It's so funny because I remember they dropped this like thick ass fucking doll like a couple of years ago, and like women were just like losing their minds over that shit. It's like, oh, like men are trying to find ways to replace this and shit. And I was just like, it's not that. Like this shit's not gonna be able to do half the shit like a woman can do.
no, you can shut up.
And what's it called? The other day, every now and then, I'll just be like, I wonder how advanced this shit has gotten. Bro, you can like change the facial expression on them and shit. They'll send you ones with like attachments so you can change their nails and shit. And I'm just like, all right, this is starting to get.
I think at a certain
that
point,
effort into an actual woman.
I feel like at a certain point that goes into what he said about insanity. It's not, but I think those are actually crazy people. Like, would Andrew Tate buy that? No. But would a weird nigga I seen in like a Vice documentary about that shit? Yes.
You know that I saw it in Spain. There's like brothels for dolls. Like you go in there to have sex with a doll.
Fucking Europe, bro. Goddamn.
And I was like, what?
When my mom went to Amsterdam, she saw the red light district. Like, there's an active thing going on there, and people still want to fuck these dolls.
Like in my
They
head,
can't say no.
but in my head, I'm just like, sure, like they can't say no, but like
That's more of a joke, I know.
these women,
Mine wasn't. They do shut up.
like you're paying these women to pretend that they like you already, and pretend that there's some form of connection there. Like, why are you paying the same amount of money to just fuck a lifeless?
Maybe it's something else that we don't think is normal necrophilia.
I don't think so.
It just lays there.
I don't think so.
That's what a dead person does. They just lay there.
Would you ever date a mortician?
Nah, I don't want you bringing them spirits home with me.
I would date a hot mortician chick. Absolutely.
I don't think I
Babe, you need help burning some bodies?
I think it's him we need to worry about. We just did say his white person, persona he take up to it.
My persona. I am what I am. This is not an act.
What did I say earlier? You don't act like a lot of white people. I can't remember what I said, but I
You
was
sound weird.
like you don't have that normal white shit that happen. Like you got that swag to you.
I got swag.
But that
What
you
is
just
that?
you just let it go with dating morticians and
you
talk
just-
about burning her
you
body.
said I was insane.
No, I didn't call you insane. You insane now, but I didn't call you insane.
I don't think
So I
I
want
would.
to be a hot mortician? Jesus.
But you just said maybe we would help you burn these
You
bodies.
need help cremating some bodies?
No, bro, that's weird.
You want me to
Like
help
I
you
get
fuck
people
down?
need a job, but it's just like bringing those spirits home.
Yeah.
Is-
I don't even care about the experience. Like the whole time I was like, what are you doing to these bodies?
Embalming.
Well, you would, since it's not the norm, you would want to hope that they're not cutting up a piece of ass and eating it, and you would want to hope they're not fucking it.
Is it bad that I care more about them fucking it
Than eating it?
Yeah.
Well, which one would you rather?
I'd rather she be eating them, to be honest. Just because of the diseases like you can get from like a dead body if you fuck them.
But you can do the same thing if you eat them.
But like if you like cook the meat right,
I'm just gonna eat raw human, Jazz. Come on.
yeah.
Hey.
What are we, animals?
Sushi.
Like if
Raw human.
you could,
Would you eat raw chicken?
First of all, don't put me in his shoes eating canned chicken as
I
raw.
was actually watching that short the other day.
Oh, eating canned chicken.
this is so wrong.
No, man, the way you stuttered whenever you were trying to explain yourself, sold it for me.
Shit's wrong.
Disgusting.
It's just good.
But like,
It's not, man.
I mean, what if it is like that? You know what I mean? You can't eat a human raw.
You can eat anything raw. It's what it does to you after.
I feel like you probably, and this sound weird, now I sound like this nigga, you probably can't eat an American raw, the same reason why Americans can't eat raw chicken. But like if you eat like somebody from over there in Europe, because how everything is, you could probably eat somebody over there raw.
Like what's it called? There's like because it's happened before where like people will fuck their bodies
Mm-hmm.
and they get this disease. I forget what it's called. It's like necro something.
Necrolitis.
Some
I'm
shit
lying,
like
I don't know.
It's
I
some
was
shit
making some
like
shit up.
It's some shit like that, but like it literally makes like your skin rot. I'm just like, I don't want to get that shit.
I feel like that would be the same as kind of eat. I mean, it probably depends. We're wild having this conversation. It probably depends when they fucked them to get that disease. Because I know if like they just died, they probably won't get it. But if they've been, soaking in for a week, you might get some shit. But
Really,
still,
you used to get HIV.
word.
Yeah.
I don't know. 'Cause I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised, but then again, I was like, how if they don't have it before they died? But you remember last week, or I think it was last week because we had the show because y'all just keep canceling. Now it's my turn to cancel, so if y'all don't see us, in a couple of weeks, it's my turn. But that word I was talking about that was like mitochondria and he was a hypochondriac. You know what the word actually is? Munchausen's.
What was it called?
Munchausen's. Well, they have that issue where they, make themselves sick and shit like that.
Munchausen?
Munchausen's.
Munch houses?
Housings.
Houses.
It's spelled German, so it's not houses or housing. I think it's like HAUS, something like that.
Just mental health condition which a person with really intentional access of their physical or mental illness, but they are not generally sick.
But don't that sound like the hypochondriac thing you looked up to?
Yeah, it's the same shit.
But it's not. It's two different things.
No, it is. I'm looking at the definition right now.
So why the fuck do they? This, I fucking hate America. Why the fuck you got two words for one shit? But yeah. The fact that they got names for everything is wild as well. Cause like, how you just gonna name some shit? Oh yeah, you got a bunch of. Well, the doctor shit makes sense because some nigga made the shit up. Like the Braxton Hicks contractions.
See, I know. I understand naming a disease after your name if you're the one who discovered it. Whatever, cool. You want the credit for that. Cool for you. Good for you. But I will never fucking like. There are some of these that are just like actually fucked up. Like the phobia for big words is a big ass fucking word. People who stutter have they struggle with like two T's and shit. So what do? The stutter. you.
But like some I don't get because like obviously HIV ain't named after somebody because they don't want that shit. But like the Braxton Hicks, those I get because like you know when she came here she had those contractions. My name is Braxton, so why the fuck not? And in the Munchausen, there had to be some German name because that ain't no American name.
Yeah. I mean, I guess HIV makes sense when you know what the letters stand for.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what the letters stand for is not, because I feel like we only see HIV as like a sexually transmitted thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we expect it to have something to do specifically with sexually transmitted diseases. Like, so that like affects specifically your sex organs, but that's not what HIV does.
Affects your immune system.
Yeah.
But
Versus like a lot of these other like
I don't know how else
STDs and
you get it
shit.
besides sex.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can get it through like sex, blood, saliva.
Well, how did you get it in the first place? Sex.
Yeah.
So, but like once the blood hits the air, the HIV's gone. So you don't get it like that unless you cut somebody open and just sucking on that shit.
Actually, and this is one of these things that I had to clarify. I was researching for my book. I had to look up how good is blood at room temperature, and blood and everything in it can survive up to 2 hours in room temperature.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
So they didn't know what they were talking about when they put that shit out. Because it was like as soon as like the blood hits the air when you have HIV, you know it's nothing voided, blah blah blah.
I think it's because HIV had a lot of paranoia around it. I mean, it was literally called the gay cancer for a couple of decades.
Oh yeah, I can't see where I'm sitting at.
Yeah, like it was literally called the gay cancer because people thought like, oh, only gay people get it.
But it was crazy because only men was pregnant. Not saying women didn't get it, but like the down low men would have sex with men and then go back to their wives and then spread it.
Yeah. Have you ever heard Dave Chappelle's joke about HIV? He was like, they were talking about the theory of how HIV started. And apparently one of the theories back then was that somebody had sex with a monkey. And that's how it started. And he was just like, the theory is so incorrect because I couldn't think of somebody who has sex with a monkey and still wants to have sex with people. Like, you're not going to train a monkey to have sex with you to then still have sex with people.
What was the point? What was the point? You just want to try that shit out? You was just being trisexual at that point?
Yeah, like you're not gonna go through the trouble of fucking training a monkey to take dick and go and have sex with people. But then again, bro, like there's people who be fucking like horses and shit, and then they go and have regular sex too.
You know, I'm an advocate for big dicks. I'm cool off that.
You don't want fucking 18 inches.
I would never fuck an animal. Or I guess have an animal.
Get you an orca, get you this fucking 3 feet. 3 feet.
And I'm still surprised and shocked how you told me a whale like breastfeeds.
Yeah.
I think that's how they come too, if I'm not mistaken. They just swim in that
off
shit.
like a fucking rocket.
Yeah. I came in like a wrecking
It's like a
ball.
bottle rocket. You know, once you hit on the foot, they
It's just weird how fish do shit. And speaking of, like, because we don't know, the ocean is what scares me the most out of everything.
sure.
Bro, we living on here with these niggas. We don't know what the fuck is down there. And when they decide just to come up and make the sea level rise, 'cause it's already rising. So just imagine when these niggas just start, land is underwater and we just gotta, and we in Texas, so we not even in the middle. Oh, we know we cool because we got Mexico under us. But, like, yo.
Fish be on some fuck shit. Recently we learned, you know what a swordfish is?
Mhm.
You know what a giant squid is?
Yeah.
So, the ocean is divided into layers, and then animals who live on one layer will not go below or above their layer because they evolved to not go below or above their layer. So swordfish are like in the layer that's closest to the sun, and giant squids are like way at the bottom.
Yeah.
And we recently found out that when swordfish get hungry, they go all the way down there to hunt giant squid.
Well, see.
And the only reason they do it, because here's the thing, right? So, the top layer of the ocean, a lot of the animals that live there have evolved to survive in warm water. Because the deeper you go, yeah, and not only that, and also like the pressure.
Yeah.
It turns out that like swordfish evolved to have a muscle behind their eye that just twitches on a timer to keep their blood like warm. And that's why they can just go all the way to the fucking bottom of the ocean, scoop up a giant squid, and then just eat that shit.
I don't see how a swordfish can eat a giant squid in the first place. I know you can pierce it.
Right?
But I didn't know I didn't know you were their predator.
Yeah. It makes no fucking sense. Like, why would they do that? But they do. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the ocean is on some fuck shit.
I know the ocean has layers though, but like, I don't know. I guess maybe it depends how deep the top is. And it depends how deep it is. Because we be finding anglerfish and shit like that coming up. Like, how the fuck we do that? And y'all all the way down at the bottom. So it'd be weird. And I know, I think sperm whales are the ones who can go deeper than any whale, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just like, but we be finding y'all be coming to the top too.
Sperm whales had to like evolve to do that because of how they sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to sleep like that.
Just floating.
Yes. I would love it. I would love that for me.
I would love to have like the brain of a dolphin.
Why?
Dolphins rape people, bro.
The only reason why, not because of that, but the only reason is because I learned that dolphins don't really sleep. What they do is that they alternate which part of their brain is awake.
Dolphins would never feel X, bro.
All right.
Like, often.
I'm explaining the part that
You
you might find
you
out.
just want to be like that. Remember that one dolphin trainer who jerked off that dolphin?
No,
You just want to, you wish you were that dolphin.
I'm explaining the one cool thing about dolphins. It is they don't sleep. They just put half their brain asleep, and then the other half like regulates their emotion. So
Not to offend you and your dolphins, I don't think dolphins are cool at all. Because I know how people like, oh, I want to swim with a dolphin. I don't think dolphins are cool. Swim with an orca and impress me.
okay, but imagine what I just explained. Like you'd never have to sleep.
I mean, I get it, but that ain't cool.
It regulates their emotions so they can swim still. But how perceptive are they?
pretty perceptive enough to survive for as long as they have.
But like, how long ago? Like, if I fucking
They just alternate which brain's in control every 8 hours.
Now, what I do think is cool about dolphins is that sharks are scared the fuck out of them. Like they don't. I think it's that pitch that they give off, and sharks just like fucking run.
yeah, that pitch, that sonar is what they're doing can like burst your eardrums.
No, that's
Y'all ever hear what sonar sounds like underwater from like naval ships? That shit will actually like make your head blow up.
oh shit.
It's scary.
There's a lot of cool shit in the ocean. There's just a lot of freaky shit, like barnacles.
Yeah, barnacles are weird.
Yeah.
Barnacles are.
You ever
People
seen
eat
one like
those.
come out of the
Yeah.
shell? It's weird.
Weird.
And I remember I was watching this video about how they when they get on ships and shit. I didn't even know because ships are already heavy on its own, but I didn't know like so much get on them, and if they have like so much, it can like not only weigh down the ship, but it can like stop how fast it goes and shit like that because of how much be on there. I did not know that because this ship is already heavy as fuck.
They get them off.
Oh, you just like scrape them off, that's it.
Sounds like a lot of work.
And I've seen people fish with them too.
Oh
What's
yeah.
it called?
Like they get fish closer to the.
They'll like scrape them off the wall and shit, so they'll fall down, and then whatever fish eats them, they'll come up and then they'll just hook onto a hook. 'Cause, yeah.
Boats these days, they come with a protective layer of paint that is made specifically so that barnacles can't attach all the way. So you just send somebody down there with a spatula and they just
Okay.
scoop them off.
That's not that bad. I mean, that's the kind of thing we gotta like. Can you keep the ship in the water for that?
Yeah, if they're really big, yeah, you ain't got no choice.
Yeah.
But the small ones, you can lift them up and then
Because you have to. So one of the things that so many barnacles can attach in your ship, and it can happen so fast that like it increases the amount of drag that you have in the water. So it slows down your ship, but it also increases the amount of fuel that you need to move the ship. So you have to regularly,
there's literally they hire scuba divers to go down there and do that shit.
and just scrape them off.
When I saw that job, I was like, well, shit, I want to do this too.
Hell no.
But since I smoke too much, I don't think my mom was gonna be able to do it.
I could never. Underwater welding, any job that has to do with me getting underwater, I'm good. There's too much fuck shit in the ocean.
You know, I say you used to be a swimmer, bro.
Hell no. Yeah, and a controlled failure. Where the worst thing that can happen to me is I got a fucking concussion.
This nigga.
But, like,
Yeah,
out of the
I know.
ocean, bro.
We was at church and because they were going on a cruise at the end of July, and then my mom was asking, did they go on the excursions and stuff like that? It was like, it really be because they was being honest. It was like it'd be too hot for that, so we just get out there and turn around and get back on the boat. But my mom was talking about the evangelist was talking about swimming with the dolphins and stuff like that, and how she wanted to do it. I wanted to say so bad. I was like, dolphins will rape you. Well, I had to control my mouth. We went to church. And then she was like, nah, I don't want to get in the same lady. I don't want to get in the water with the sharks. I was like, well, sharks won't harm you more than a dolphin will. But
Gladly.
bro, I'm telling you. And people be thinking that shit's cute. I don't know if you ever seen that video where that dolphin was like on the lady like doing that and shit like that.
He was trying to fuck her, bro.
And she had her legs like wide open.
Shit's
I
wild.
don't think she knew.
I don't think she knew either.
I won't do that. I'm not going in these fucking shark cages. That shit's stupid.
I feel like if you go in the shark cage with the right sharks, you'll be fine.
I ain't risking it though. I ain't about to fuck around and find out.
I don't know.
Like that one bold man said, the less you fuck around, the less you find out. The more you fuck around, the more you find out. So if you want to find out this, fuck around this. Play my life safe. I ain't never doing no bungee jumping, no paragliding, none of that shit.
I'll you jump out of a plane.
Hell no. Fuck that.
I thought about it.
Like that one dude I told you about where he just tests like fucking parachutes he buys on
Yes,
Amazon
man.
and shit. That shit's fucking wild.
He bold for that shit. Imagine he didn't bring another pair of shoes. His tests are over after that.
Hey, what do you even do, bro? All right, this is Bobby, and I'm signing off.
Forever. I remember this episode from The Fresh Prince. You remember Hillary?
Mm-hmm.
Her husband, or her ex-fiance, because they never got married. Her ex-fiance, Trevor, he was a news reporter, and like he bungee jumped off a cliff or wherever he was to propose to her. He was like, Hillary, will you marry? And you know, apparently she's supposed to be stupid in the show. She's just waiting for it. What is it, Trevor? And then like she has her wedding dress on watching him, and then the scene cuts and she has the wedding dress on but in black after the funeral. Yeah, it was crazy shit, you know.
Bro, and the ones where they connect the mountains with
the zip
rope.
line?
Yeah, fuck that.
I don't know. You remember what that dude? Oh, that is bungee jumping. Because I was like, you remember that dude? Let me tell you something.
Fuck that, bro.
I don't know. Some shit I probably would do. Some shit I probably wouldn't. I don't even ride roller coasters no more because it is mostly because Final Destination. Because like when I was a kid, I would ride them hoes, but like now Final Destination, for everybody.
I will do one. I can do roller coasters at a professional, multi-million-dollar park like Disney. You will never see me at a roller coaster at a fucking county fair. Never. They be putting them bitches up a little too fucking fast. For it to be, and I know it's not the thing, but like I don't know what fucking agency audits that shit. I know they're not building that shit NSF. You know what I'm saying?
You're stupid. But we went to I took my niece because we always go to Austin Park and Pizza, and the last time she went, after that she go by herself. So if you gonna do that to yourself, do it to yourself. She old enough now to know better. But there's a what's it called, a fire truck there, and you know those things that go like this, and then it'll stop and then turn around the other way. We was up there one time, we got stuck. I was like, oh shit. And we eventually got down, but I was like, nah, I ain't doing that no more. Nah. I'm cool, shawty.
Yes, I'm trying to see if I can find the video. But there was one where it was that guy was taking a video of one of the county fair roller coasters, and you could see like one of the supporting legs was just lifting off the ground. Cool like this. I was like, yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good off that shit.
Yeah, I ain't been on a roller coaster since I was a kid. Like an actual roller coaster. Because the last one I can say I've been on was, again, at Austin Park and Pizza. And it's like a little train cart type thing, but it's a little roller coaster for kids.
I wonder if that Mummy roller coaster is still a thing in Universal.
I know, ask Ian, she said she went.
I hope it is, bro. That roller coaster was so fire. Literally.
So you would go on that one? That'll be the last one you go on?
That shit was so cool, bro, because they take you to the pyramids and shit, and there's like mummies and shit jumping at you, and then there's a scene where like it just tells you, it's like, duck your head. You don't have to because you're not in real danger, but it's just for the immersion. And then when you duck your head, like fire comes out from the top. It's like a movie trap, and it's like,
imagine you don't duck.
You're fucking like one of these NBA players.
Victor Wembanyama. I am ducking. We're both.
But yeah, no, I'll never forget that. That shit was so cool.
When we went to SeaWorld, Sam and them was trying to get on this fucking, I think it was a swing. You know, the swing roller coaster. She was trying to get on one of those. I'm like, hell no.
Oh, and I'm never doing the ones that don't have footing.
What you mean?
The ones where you just have your legs fucking dangling as it takes you. Yeah, I'm good.
I remember a couple of deaths happened, like, not recently, but, like, more recent than me graduating type shit.
Yeah.
And, like, they would just go up and drop, and people would just fall down. I'm like, bro, how? Like you said, it's not NSF safe, so, like, what the fuck is going on?
Like, to this day, the scariest roller coaster I've ever been on. And it's funny because it's supposed to be like a horror roller coaster, but that's not why it's scary. It's the fucking haunted hotel, and it's literally just an elevator, and it goes all the way up, and it takes you up so high you can see all of Disney, and then it just starts shaking, and then it drops you.
Are you standing up on this shit?
Huh?
Are you said it's elevator? Are you standing up?
No, you're sitting down.
Oh, okay.
But it's like built to look like an elevator. It takes you up, and then it tells you the haunted story of the elevator. There's a couple of jump scares, and then you make it up to the quote unquote penthouse, so you can see like all of Disney and shit, and then it just fucking drops you.
I know you said you feel safer at Disney than the county fairs, but I wouldn't feel safe at Disney at all. Anybody who makes too much money and get that shit done quick, I don't trust you.
I'm just saying, like, accidents do happen at Disney, but they definitely don't happen as often as everywhere else.
I don't even know if that was a fair or not with the ones I was talking about where they go up and down, straight down.
Yeah.
But, because it's not a lot of fairs don't even really have that ride. Their biggest rides are like that big ass ship that goes like this. And then another one is the Ferris wheel. And they could have changed ever since because I haven't been in a while, but it's just like I've never been to a county fair or state fair that has some shit like that. It's always a fucking water park or some shit. And speaking of water parks, niggas getting caught in the tubes is wild, bro. No, liquefy me and push me down here like I'm not gonna get stuck. That shit just be wild.
Fuck that.
And then you already know I don't like being in the dark.
I'm not the biggest fan of water parks.
What?
I don't like the idea of walking around wet.
You like that? I remember I almost killed my niece. So this is what happened. So we went, and she took it like a champ with like how fast it was going and how the bumps and shit was going. But at the end, like once you know how you get to the bottom and it stops and all that water rushes in.
Yeah.
She was small, and it just like caught her. So I just grabbed her life jacket and picked her up.
Yeah, that's some maternal strength you tapped into right there.
Yeah, I don't think some people be thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was watching the show, and it was for the TV show, but a lot of people were saying, like, it wasn't a show, it was just a clip, but a lot of people were saying in the comments how, it's adrenaline, you're not really thinking, so I think it was probably like 911 or something, and the next door neighbor had a heart attack while he was cutting the grass, and then...
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about.
Everybody was like, well, why don't you just pick up the baby? In my head, same shit. Why don't you just pick up the baby?
Yeah, what's it called? So, like, the lawnmower is coming this way, and then the lady has her kid playing on, like, the front lawn, and instead of just picking up her kid and moving her away from the fucking lawnmower, she's like, calling 911, yeah. And she's like, trying to, like, stop the lawnmower.
She didn't call 911. This is what happened. She stopped the lawnmower like she thought she was Hulk. The thing is, he had one of those necklaces on, and they was like, well, we're detecting this. So they was calling, but he wasn't picking up. So they went to his house, and then before they even got into his house, she was screaming. She was like, help me, help. So they went over there, and then they finally turned it off. The baby was under there, which, like, you just could have just picked her up and went.
Yeah, again, like, it's like, maybe you, like, we're outside, and you see a car coming towards us, and instead of, like, I don't know, pushing Jazz out of the way, you fucking hit the Patrick. You try to stop the car. Like, it makes no fucking sense.
And so the rest of that scene was so stupid. Huh?
How old was the kid?
It was a baby.
It was a baby.
Oh, the baby wasn't even, minorly frightened by the sound of the lawnmower coming towards it?
Probably, but I feel like when you're... Because I've seen this happen with my niece.
And it's like the lawnmower was going fast either.
Pick it up and move.
Was it like a push one or
No, it was a riding one.
Yeah,
But it still wasn't going that fast. So she could have easily... Because she was like, bro, come to me, baby. Look at the lawnmower. Come to me, baby. Because she was literally back there talking about some, come on, baby, come on. It didn't come the first time. The fuck you make him think he gonna come the second time with a lawnmower coming? But the thing is, you could have just grabbed the baby and picked him up.
Lawnmowers are weird. I mean, I know I can't really compare a dog to a baby, but I mean, when I would mow the lawn at my house, the dogs were never scared of the lawnmower. They were just like, go right up to it. And I'm like, there's a giant spinning blade in a purring engine right in front of you. You're not like scared of it.
But like the difference between a dog and a baby that can't walk, the dog can walk.
The baby can crawl. I feel the baby can be like, or at least start crying.
Or
I think the baby did cry because of all the commotion and stuff like that, but the baby couldn't walk.
once again, the adult in the situation could have just picked up the child and pulled it out of the straight line.
Yeah!
Please move it 2 feet to the left, and then
It was just so fucking wild.
That is 911, and they were just getting shit because there's a scene in their latest season where like it's like a boat. There's this dude who passed out on a boat, and the boat gets swallowed by a whale. And one of them jumps in the water like he's gonna fucking do something about it.
Yeah! I'm the Hulk. I'm gonna pry up in your mouth.
Like, that's just fucking crazy.
They don't. People just don't be thinking. Because I wouldn't even put that in the show.
Thanks.
Bro, that's so stupid. Just pick up the baby and move. The same thing about when we talked about the dude just jumping off the fucking roof. Just jump, nigga. You weren't even that high up.
There's one, so this is guy, he's like a firefighter, and like, for one of the things he does for fun is like he shows how some of these scenes are stupid. And so this house is on fire in the same show, and there's a lady who's passed out in a room on the other side of the house.
Mm-hmm.
There's a corridor full of wine bottles that are exploding because the house is too hot now, and the firefighters are by the front door, and they're like, "Oh fuck! Like, we gotta be careful as we cross like the fucking the wine room or whatever." And the guy's just like, "Or the lady's right next to a window. Just walk around the house, break the window, and pull the lady out."
Yeah. They be doing shit for suspense. Like, I get it, you gotta do your money and shit like that, but like, some shit is just stupid.
It is very stupid.
And I'm glad I had that common sense just to grab her out the water, because instead of just be like, what am I gonna do? Instead of just watching her drown. I'm just sitting there watching her drown, like, oh no, what do I do? Wait for the water? No, just grab her ass out the water.
You start drinking the water.
Like,
pulling her
bro.
out.
Now, did she cry? Yeah, she cried, because she was a baby. She did cry. But she took that shit like a champ. And when we got done, she's alright. And now she's just going water side period. I don't think she remember that shit.
Hit her with that. Stop crying before I give you something to cry about.
I just be like, Shia, you're alright. Calm down, relax. But she was a baby, I get it. Yeah. This is the only time I ever almost killed her. And to be fair, that wasn't my fault, but still.
I almost killed myself when I was 14. I was breaking down a horse, and I don't know how to say this in English, so pardon me, but there's a part of the equipment they use for the horse. It's called a cincho, and it's basically what holds down the saddle to the horse. And I did not tighten it enough, so when the horse started sweating, the fucking seat went like this.
You talking about like the latch?
No, hold on.
I think it cinches the saddle to the horse as
Yeah.
you turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like a belt that you tighten?
Belt, yeah.
Yeah, what's the belt?
It probably has like an actual name in English,
Probably.
but the horse got sweaty because it was in the middle of the summer, and then I'm still on the saddle, and it just did this, and my dumbass could have just let go, but instead I just tightened my legs around the horse because I didn't want to land. So my head is in between like the front hooves as the horse is just running out of control, and my ass is in between the back hooves. And I was like, ow! You stop this son of a bitch!
A male or a female horse?
I don't remember.
I hope it was a female for your sake. And that should just be like hitting your face as you're going back.
But, good times.
Yeah.
Ben, you almost killed yourself before?
Almost got, I didn't really kill myself. So I don't think I did. But I did get, almost ran over by a car in a parking lot when I was like 7. These 2 young women were backing out of a spot, in their car, and they didn't check behind them. And my mom pulled me out of the way, like, right in the nick of time. And she was in front of me too, I don't know how she knew.
Your mom didn't try to stop the car?
She tried to stop the car. And I didn't even notice that. I was just walking and I was next to her. I was just going along there. And I didn't even notice the car was backing up. But like she pulled me away. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I see the ladies like pulling out and driving away. I was like, I don't even think they knew.
I don't think so either.
Now, I wouldn't have died, but I definitely would not have enjoyed that.
I didn't almost kill myself, but I got into a car accident.
Yep.
And I was trying to, because the dude beside me was going slow and I was just going. And I was trying to get out of the way of this truck who was like making a badass U-turn, but they backed up into their spot and stopped. So when I looked to my peripheral so I can get over, the fucking truck just went. So I had to like slam on my brakes, and then I got the back side of their car. I fucking knew the chick who owned the truck.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, somebody who was driving the truck wasn't supposed to be driving the truck. And the only reason why I know is because she was like, I literally just got into a car accident the other day, Jazz. Like, bitch, y'all shouldn't be on the road. But yeah.
The fact that I've never broken a bone is fascinating to me.
Facts.
Me too. I've never broken a bone either.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because I've had 2 car-related injuries that should have ended in a broken bone, but didn't. One of them was, I remember me, my grandma, and my grandpa, we were in a truck, and we were doing our errands. And then my grandma was like, I'm going to get off here, and then you go with your grandpa. So I went to go get out of the back seat so I could get in the front seat.
Mm-hmm.
And I put my hand where like the doors meet with the car.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what the fuck possessed my grandma to want to slam the door as hard as she could, but she got all 4 of my fingers. Not a single broken one. Bruised, but not broken. And then my mom ran over my foot.
I've never had any fingers slammed into a car door, but I have a door.
I did that once. It sucks.
My sister had that happen to her once.
I almost did it twice. The doors on my Volkswagen are very heavy, and I was closing it one day. I don't know. I might have a picture of it somewhere, but I got like the tip of my finger caught in my index finger, and the skin, bro, like that shit, like damn, there was so much skin, damn, you're about to fall off my finger. It was numb and like brown for like a couple days after that. And then one time when I was coming back from break on work, I almost did the exact same goddamn thing.
Damn.
Because I just kept my finger like on the edge of the door for too long, and I'm like following it. I don't know why. All I have to do is push it, and it's done.
Do you know what's crazy?
What?
Skin injuries, and y'all might agree with me on this. Skin-related injuries are worse than fucking bruises. I swear. Like paper cuts, shit like, bro, like getting your skin peeled off on your fingers, bro. That shit low-key hurts more than an actual bruise.
Yeah, I cut myself with a knife. I still got a scar right here, and like I can't feel nothing in that spot. But I cut myself with a knife, and
it
I
sucks.
was a bitch because I was like, I'm not gonna go get stitches. I'll be damned if I go get stitches.
And it sucks even more for us because we work at a restaurant, so what is what we're constantly doing? Washing our hands with soap. Yeah. So then you just fucking pour that soap over and over again. Yeah, bro.
That shit don't really burn me that much in the cuts.
Really?
It's antibacterial, so it's not supposed to burn.
I know the hand sanitizer does.
Well, I don't
It's
know.
burns way more because of the alcohol. The soap isn't awful, but it's like I can feel it.
Yeah, but like it's antibacterial soap, so it's not supposed to burn.
I think he's just doing his job.
The hand
So I don't
sanitizer,
really
fucking. I'm getting that.
But yeah, I have a thing with hand sanitizer because COVID, and it just grosses me out how everybody replaced that instead of washing their hands.
Yeah.
It's not for that. You're just supposed to use it after you wash your hands. So it just grossed me the fuck out, and it wasn't even me. It was just other people using it, so it just grossed me out, and I don't use it anymore.
What grossed me out were the people who didn't know what the appropriate amount of hand sanitizer you're supposed to use. So like you're
So
supposed
put
to
that
use,
shit on like lotion.
yeah, so you're supposed to use it enough so like the alcohol evaporates by the time you're done like rubbing it into your hands. But some people like they use so much it looks like they just pulled their hands out of a water bucket and they're just dripping fucking hand sanitizer everywhere. It's like, ugh.
I forgot who does that. Somebody do this. They be like,
You make fun of me for how I get.
is that you?
No, I don't.
Oh, I was say, I hope to God that wasn't you who did that.
You make fun of me for washing up to my elbows. What we're supposed to be doing.
Okay, the reason why is I am a CNA. We do that. Making a burger when you not finna do surgery is wild. And the thing is, as a CNA, when we do that, we not even doing surgery. But I get more why we do that versus somebody making a burger.
I'm not saying I do it every time, but when I've been slaving on the grill for 4 hours,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that shit.
all
feels
over
good.
my shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm telling you, dude. All right.
But you did
Sometimes
that
I
shit
get
when you
up
just
morning,
got there.
sometimes After I just got there, I'm like, I take a shower after I shit. But like, I want to know that the first time I wash my hands in the morning is going to be a complete, we're good, guys. Nothing.
Ready for surgery.
Don't touch me, I'm still.
Fucking what? If I want to wash up to my elbows,
I didn't even make fun of you, nigga. I was like, what are you doing? Surgery? Like,
water feels pouring all over my
I'm so sorry. And another reason why I don't do that is because I'm black. I get ashy. So I literally gotta stand over the grill like just to get some moisturizer. It just didn't make sense because like it is on the fucking thing to wash your hands like that, and I don't, bro. We ain't even doing all that. And another thing I hate about it too is like you know how you watch all these cooking shows and don't none of them do the shit that we gotta do. Ain't no hairnet. You got your wedding ring on. Well, you can wear your wedding ring, but you know you got a watch on. You got all this shit on.
God, I have a really nice smartwatch.
They be having
That I never
earrings
wear.
and shit.
And it sucks because the place I spend the most time at that isn't my house, I can't wear the nice watch that I buy. It was like $300. The shit was not cheap, and it just sits on my desk.
Well, why don't you put it on there?
Huh?
Why don't you put it on there? You don't want to impress us?
Well, I don't have to impress you guys. I'm not trying to impress anyone.
Okay, well, I'd be impressed.
Well, thank you, but
You're a sexy Irishman. I like it.
Yeah, you are.
I actually have 2 watches. I have another slim one, but it's like a normal one. It's like a regular clock watch. But it has like a green band, super thin. I like it. But I just never wear them because I'm never anywhere where I can wear a watch.
Word. I'm just not a jewelry person. I got a smartwatch, but I wore it a couple of times, but I'm just not. And the only reason why I put like earrings in is because they'll close if I don't. So I'm just not a jewelry person.
I used to wear a necklace a lot, but then it started getting like hot at work, and then it gets sweaty.
Stick to you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna start wearing it again. Just because the symbolism. My friend gave it to me. I don't really see her anymore. So it's a nice thing.
Bro, they gotta fix that fucking AC at work, by the way.
I don't think Karen even cares.
It's getting so bad.
It's bad.
Bro, like, I sweat like a pig. And so, like, I don't really notice it at work, but I notice it when I get home and that air conditioning hits me.
Ice cold.
And I'm like, oh shit, I'm fucking damn.
Okay, to be
Yeah.
fair, this nigga wears sweats to work. Am I saying, dude? I don't sweat a lot because I wear an undershirt and it's like a Under Armour type thing, so it wicks that shit up and it moistens up in there.
We literally have the same thing on. I wear a wife beater underneath.
But mine ain't a white beater though. It's kind of like an Under Armour type texture.
But it's not even my legs that be sweating.
It's every part of me, bro. It's my back.
Like, but for me,
What do
it's
you
it's
wear?
so bad.
Because like I'm not even just talking about the sweatpants. You wear the sweatshirt as well.
what do you mean?
The sweater you be wearing.
No. But then here's the thing. I sweat more, or maybe like the jacket just absorbs more of my sweat than the shirt does. But like the day, because this week I only used the shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I think it was on Friday morning when I got home, and I opened that door, bro. The instant chill I got from all that sweat getting cold immediately, bro. I was like, oh, I'm disgusting.
Okay. All I know is when you be by me and your ass be sweating, them arms be touching mine, and it just be the nastiest thing in the world.
You know what's crazy? This is gonna disgust you even more. Sometimes it's not even sweat.
What the fuck is it?
Mayo. I don't know how. And
Oh,
it's
because they get it everywhere.
never the mustard. It's always the mayo, and they get it like on the other side of the
Yeah.
makeup table, bro. And there are times like I'll go reach for the mustard, and I'll pull my arm out, and there's just a glove of fucking mayo on my forearm, and I'm just like, how is it always the mayo?
Because it's on the other side. I think that's why. So the mustard's like right there.
Mustard, bro. It's never
But,
mustard. And I remember when I first started working there, and I first started doing makeup table, I thought I was sick. I thought it was my sweat. I'm just like, why is my sweat coming out like this? It's fucking bad.
Am I one of those fat people?
I'm just sweating Crisco.
But it's getting so bad that whoever's on the grill has to turn the fan to them, and now I can feel my face getting more greasier because that fan pushes the grease.
Yeah.
So I'm like over there, and you know, Jalen, he don't ever know what he's talking about. Like I'll just wipe the grease off. Like, yeah, man, it's hot head. Oh, it's greasy as shit, bro.
Bro, I love whenever I get to feel like a pastor. And I put my forehead.
No. My niece, we was at church, and she was like, "Why every time the preacher at the end when they done talking, they be like, ah." They just be like, ah. Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna start bringing handkerchiefs to work.
And I couldn't even explain it to her. I was like, bro, just shut up. Just listen. I can't take her to church anymore.
She gonna have to watch the TV.
And it was test, like I told you earlier, testimony time. And she was like, what's a testimony? I was like, bro, I can't, I'm not explaining. I just know what it is.
Imagine she raises her hand. And like, Shy, you got a test? I was like, no, what the fuck is that?
I mean, I'd rather somebody else explain it to me. I know she looked up to me and stuff, but yeah.
I just be yapping.
Pretty much. This be going on. But you know, they be asking, so they be telling me. I remember I saw a couple of videos about testimony time, and like the caption was, "This is why pastors stop testimony time." It was these old ladies that was talking about it. This one lady, she lived in a hood, and she was like, "Yeah, we just heard gunshots, and you know, I just called my daughter, and I was like, one of the bullets came through, but it was the bullet, it was the glass from where the bullet did." And she was like, at church, she was like, "Girl, them niggas just shot me."
Whoa, Sister Mary, whoa!
And it was another, I can't remember what she said, but she cussed, and I was like, bro, y'all gotta chill.
It's all about the etiquette.
You know? But yeah, that's just what it be like. Ben?
How long have we been recording?
2 hours.
On the dot? Well, I know you stopped it earlier.
Yeah, we had 2 hours and change.
You're old, you're creaking, you're cracking.
Let's hear you do it.
Huh? Wanna hear me crack?
That episode's not over yet. Not that much tough guys in here. Muscle show starting gas. Fox just a gun show. So fucking retarded.
Look at that. Oh yeah, let me get that for you. The tattoo, let me get that for
Johnny
you.
Silverhand.
Fucking speaking of Johnny, Ari asked me who this was. I told him my ex-husband.
Love telling people that.
I love that shit so much. Cause like, and I told him why. I was like, I just like people's face when they see that, cause you know that they know I'm gay or whatever. They're like, yo, ex. I told Nevaeh that shit too. She was like, who's Johnny? I was like, my ex-husband. She was like, bro, no. I was like, yeah, my ex-husband. But no, I told Ari, and I was like, cause he was like, why would you get a nigga's name tattooed on you? I was like, it's my husband. He was like, but yeah. I was like, he died. He was like, oh. I was like, yeah, you don't see the bird? And he was like, oh yeah. And I'm just kidding, it's my grandpa. But he is dead, though.
Did he say it with jealousy? Why you got another man's name tatted on you like that?
Yeah, my little Habibi. After
I saw the way you were rubbing his back.
After he looked at my car, he was like, yeah, Jazz, you just need somebody to take care of you. I'm not making this shit up. I would never lie to y'all. So I'm not making this shit up.
Laughing.
And then he's seen how art is around me, so he know I'm not making this shit up.
It's crazy because he went on that. He was like, yeah, like no, was it him or was it? It's probably my fault. We were like, yeah, I want to date a black woman. And it's just like, I don't know.
Lucifer did say that, but Ari, I feel like he just had one bad experience.
Yeah.
Lucifer don't even know why he do know why he racist. But
he doesn't know why he's racist.
Yeah. He said he ain't racist. But he
What's
is.
it called? That's the toughest bar I ever dropped on him.
Oh.
I was like, the fact that you don't want to date black women isn't what makes you racist. The reasons of why you don't want to date black women, that's what makes you racist.
Yeah. And I feel like you said, if you feel like you gotta prove that you ain't racist, you fucking racist. And I already be doing shit too. He be like, bro, you should know all people. I'm not racist. I love black people. I don't know, nigga. You don't date them.
Like, it's like, if you feel like you gotta prove it to me, then you probably
so many
are.
black friends.
Yeah, and that's Lucifer's thing. He's like, but you don't, because you don't hang out with black people.
Hey, I hang out with a black person. I hang out with a black person and a half.
My man.
Exactly.
At least you be honest about it. Be like, yeah, I got a black friend.
I don't know. I'm not going out of my way to make black friends. It seems more racist than just having a black friend and being
Same, bro. I thought about that because I was like, I ain't got no white people on my roster. So I was like, what's going on with that? This is before I met Ben, though.
Yeah.
So, like, when I was in school, I had one.
I'm Irish. It doesn't really count that.
Yeah, you black. So, when I had some in high school, but then they all moved away. So, I was like, at that point, I ain't got no more. It's just niggas. I was like, well, damn, am I racist? I don't think so. It's just, like, how we gravitate toward each other and stuff like that. And if we're cool or whatever, you know.
Remember, at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with the color of your skin. It has everything to do with the content of your character.
Word.
You know?
Martin Luther King of them.
I had a dream once.
Careful. Those are
hot
dangerous.
bitch in it.
Got this hot bitch in it.
Just kidding. She was a nice lady.
I already got mad the other day because him and Kevin had talked like years ago, well, not years ago, months ago, and he was like, I will never call a woman a bitch because that's just disrespectful and women should. But he got mad the other day when that chick talked about, hey, can I get a free fry? And he was like, no. And she was like, well, that's why you working at Whataburger anyway. This nigga, after he said that, he was like, man, fuck that bitch. I was like, yo, that's wild. Because I thought I would never hear that come out. He was so mad.
It's so funny because he kept telling me, I'm not even mad about it. Every time, like, I don't know, I guess, like, he had a lot on his mind that shift. And he would just fall silent, and I'd be like, yo, Ari, it's okay. Like, you're gonna prove her wrong.
That bitch, bro.
I was like, bro, it's okay, you're gonna prove her wrong. He's like, I wasn't even thinking about her.
Is that what you kept bringing up?
I just kept being like, bro, it's okay, you're gonna prove her wrong. Like, you're gonna be more than this. He's like, I wasn't even thinking about her, and I'm just saying, I don't know, man.
That shit was so fucking funny. And then the day he got mad at me and did the same shit with the hash browns, he was standing right in front of the hash brown refrigerator because he was like, hey, we need hash browns. And he was like, oh, never mind, because there was some down. And then I turned around. I was like, I know you was not going to ask him, who was way over there, to drop some hash browns for you who are right there. And he was like, bro, I don't even know, blah, blah, blah. I was like, but am I wrong? He's like, I'm not even mad. Bro, you sound mad to me. But it's okay.
Y'all know Isaiah?
Which one?
On day shift, short one.
Yeah.
I remember.
Steven Seagal looking nigga? That's what he calls him.
The short fat one?
The one with the long hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he calls him, Steven Seagal.
I can't remember what I was talking about, but I had brought up something about a white woman, skinny white woman with large titties, and instantly he was like, "Oh, so a bimbo," and I'm like, "Why would you say that?" All I said was, all I said was something about a skinny white woman with big titties, or it's like, I think I was asking him if he would be that. I don't know. It was some stupid kitchen conversation, but I had to like take a step back. Like, no, bro. Just because it's a skinny blonde woman does not mean it's a fucking bimbo.
Ain't that what they call? No.
No. When I think of a bimbo, I'm thinking of like a prostitute.
Well, now
Or like not even that. More like, I don't know, like a drawing that a kid would make of that, like a waist that tiny, tits that big, and like ginormous lips. I didn't even say anything like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
that's like a fetish thing.
Yeah. I don't know what compelled him to say that, but it was like, dude, no. I'm just talking about a white woman. Yeah.
Hey. Maybe that's what he liked. That's why he knew what you were talking about.
Well, he's not dating a white woman.
Right?
Or should we tell Tiana?
Wait, Tiana like him? Tiana like anything that's
They're
him. I ain't
dating.
gonna lie. Shut the
You
fuck
guys don't know this?
No!
They're a thing. Isaiah and Tiana are a thing for like legit.
Ben, I don't care if we know something. If we know it, then we'll be like, yeah, we know that. If we don't know something and you know something, you gotta tell us.
I would just
Thing is, we
hadn't
never
crossed
see
my
them
mind.
work together because Isaiah comes in at 9, and then Tiana's there at 7. By the time he comes in, we're gone. It's like
Like
we've
when
never
you
seen
told
them
us Daisy
interact
had a
with
fat
each other.
ass, good. Thank you. Some shit like this we need to know as well.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about that. I thought the word would just like got around naturally. No, yeah, Tiana.
And it's wild how I was like, yeah, Tiana will date anything that moves. And no offense to you, because Tiana's just very...
Yeah, she clung on to me pretty quick.
I don't fucking know. Because
think that she's
Tiana,
attractive,
she
yeah.
tried to date that one chick, Jada, who used to work there. When Jaquan and them was
Esperanza,
there. Yeah.
Fucking,
So it's just like... I won't even say that she don't have a type, but she don't have a type because I don't think she just know any better.
she tried to fuck Jake at least once.
Oh my. Yeah, she definitely don't got a type.
No type. Just because, I don't know.
That's why I was like, anything that moves.
Yeah, really anything. I know, no offense to me either.
No, the only reason why I
I
know
think that
is
shit-
no offense to you, because I remember when you told me about this shit, and this nigga literally said, and I respect him for that. He was like, yeah, Tiana was, I was out of Tiana's league. I was like, nigga, you are.
Yeah,
You are
I can
definitely
say
out
that.
of her league.
And sorry for watching Tiana, but it's true. I don't even
think
believe
she
in shit
does.
like that,
But like,
I've-
some people are just out of some people's league. And if you can bag somebody that's out your league, bro, kudos
then go
to
ahead.
you.
Yeah.
But like, when you said that, I was like, bro, no, you are. Just big facts.
But to be fair, my luck ain't that good now, so.
I mean, still, I don't give a fuck. Still,
That shit's wild.
Yeah.
you'd be having my kids if I was straight. I mean, you can have them now, but you just want to give me your little long-haired, red-headed babies.
I don't want little me's running around. 'Cause
Well,
then
it'll
I
be
gotta
little.
take care of them.
It'll be little us. No, you wouldn't.
It's not,
You can be the stepfather, and they just
but
happen.
if I have kids,
they
I
just
don't want to be in their
They
life.
just happen to look like you.
I just
Then
want-
just give it to me, Ben.
But I don't want kids in the first place.
Give it to me,
But I'm
Daddy.
not-
It's not a keep screaming.
I don't want children.
You can be the stepdaddy. I'll be the daddy that stepped up.
Sure, man. But like, then I'm the scumbag dad that did.
So you could you be that dad who comes by and picks them up, be like, "Hey, kid, all right, see you later." Just do that.
I picked them up.
Yeah, you did pick them up.
Oh my God, you're 16 now.
I can't pick you up anymore, so I gotta go. I gotta go get some milk.
You wait till they're 18 so you don't have to pay child support anymore. Hey, little man, how you been?
Hey, buddy.
Remember me? Haven't seen you since the delivery room.
And then I told him what you said about fucking him, me playing with his emotions, because he'll give me kids, but you won't.
Right, because I'm sorry.
I'm playing with his emotions. I just don't want his big-headed ass kids.
Gonna hurt pushing those
You know what I mean? Gorilla ass babies. And then we both tall
Lowest
for
gave
who
birth
he
to
is.
Chris.
Oh, shit.
The picture of her.
Drake, bro, gave birth to a 14-pound baby.
I need to look at it. It's so fucking funny. What? These are literally none.
It's right there.
Where?
The black and white ones.
Oh yeah. Look at child. Dude, I forgot about that. No fucking way. I gotta make sure people know about that later.
That's definitely our fucking kid, bro. Our kid would probably be great at sports, but I'm not popping that shit out.
You just get a C-section.
I could, but you have to schedule that shit, and I gotta make sure I'm not in labor.
God.
It's just funny because it's literally just fucking Chris without hair. Like,
It's the size he is now.
it's just like him without hair.
Nothing changed.
He's just this
He
fat.
just put a hat on and threw some hair.
Oh
Could you imagine, like, going to kindergarten with a kid like that?
god, bro.
It's like the fat Billy Madison.
Bro, these kids are getting fucking tall. And then some of their parents ain't even fucking tall. Some of their parents ain't even fucking tall, so you can't even explain it.
And I know my mom didn't cheat because I look just like my dad.
Same. I look just like my fucking daddy. And my mom. It's so bad. You know those little filters where you can put yourself having a beard and a mustache and shit? The thing is, I don't look like my dad with a beard and a mustache. I look like my dad right now. But with a beard and a mustache, I look like my fucking uncle. My mama do too, and my sister looks like her uncle. I mean, my niece looks like her uncle. I would sit here forever and watch this sunset.
I watched the cars. My cat would love this window.
Maybe
You would
it's
sit
for
here,
regular.
and we used to have two couches, one by the window in our apartment, kind of like this. And he would lay on the cushion, and like 2 months after he figured out he could lay on the cushion, that shit was like
Word.
100% of the time. He's so fucking fat, bro.
You know what's crazy, man?
What?
I was gonna ask you first if you wanted to be my roommate.
Oh, yeah?
The first person that came to my mind. It was literally, I was just talking to Jazz about it, and then John overheard, and he was like, "Well, I can be your
Overheard my ass.
roommate."
Well, I appreciate the offer.
And he was like, "I'll be your roommate." And I was like, "Well, problem solved."
Cause like, this nigga's like, "Hey, you wanna be my roommate? Nigga, I just bought 2 houses. I got 2 places to go. No offense, but you think I'm gonna come to here? And yes, it is closer to work, but shit."
Well, what I really wanted to ask was like, "Yo, if I pay bills at your house, would you let me stay over there?"
Yeah. But that came out my mouth first.
But then in my head, I was just like, "Nah," because I've seen the layout of your house, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I remember you telling me that spare room next to where we used to do the podcast, that's usually where your niece stays.
Uh-huh.
I was like, "Nah, I don't want to complicate that shit."
Nigga, just get the fuck out.
So I was
You
just
don't live there anyway.
so,
That's what people gotta understand. This nigga don't live it. I know she always there, but she don't live there.
Hanging out.
so I was like, "Fuck,"
Huh?
and I was like,
Just hanging out.
Yeah, bro, she's just always fucking there.
and I was in my head, I was just thinking, I was just like, I'm trying to find somebody I can tolerate, and I was like, I just gotta hope that like Ben pays more rent than what I would offer. But then John overheard, and then he immediately solved my problem. I was like, all right, well, because I legit had 3 weeks to find a roommate because I was not gonna make rent
Very good, man.
by myself. Man, you're literally the first person that came to mind.
It would have been cool. But wait, I just have to come here.
I'm still in my lease until next year.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
You gonna renew it?
roommate wants. It's kind of in the air whether he wants to renew or not, because with where his work's taking him, if he wants to do another 6 months of this preservation course he's doing, then I think, yeah, he'll resign next year. But if he doesn't do it, he's been talking a lot about moving in with his parents, saving up money, and backpacking across Europe, which is cool.
Must be fucking nice.
I don't know how he's gonna do that, because that shit's expensive. I don't know. If I'm being honest, sometimes when he talks about it, it's a little unrealistic, but.
Well, I don't know, because you know how the money translates, American money translates to other places.
He was saying, like, all I need is, like, $1,500, and then I can leave for 3 months and, like, pay for food and sleep at, like, hostels for $1 a
Yeah,
night.
because, like, the ticket, I guarantee you ain't going to be $1,500. I mean, it's going to be more than $1,500 just to get over there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because there is no road in between these oceans.
I don't tell him not to do it. I'll show you. You do whatever you want, man. You go. I mean, I'm not saying it wouldn't be cool, because he's always like he would ask me a lot if I would do it with him, and I'm like, because I mean, he would bring up a lot of arguments about, like, you know, you're young and you can go out and, like, do shit, and this is the time of your life to go do shit like that, and I'm like, oh, what if I just don't want to do it that bad? I don't think I would have the time of my life backpacking across Europe and then sleeping in places that are shittier than Motel 6s, bro. Like, every night for, like, 4 months. And then hopefully I don't get, like, hurt. Because he's under the impression that because a lot of European countries have free healthcare, that they're just going to help him out.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, no, you got to figure out, like, international healthcare if you're not a citizen of that country.
No, some places will just fucking do it.
Maybe, but what if I'm not in that country? What if I'm in, like, Taiwan?
They got free healthcare too. Well, not free healthcare, but their shit is cheap.
I don't know. Well, the ones I'm not working. No, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not trying to talk you into this,
Yeah.
but it's just like other places got better healthcare than we do, so I know that's a lot.
I think it's impossible. I don't know. I'm chilling, bro. I feel like I barely got my shit figured out here, so why would that make it easier? Is your built-in shiesty, bro?
Got the blicky. Yeah, I'm gonna
44
Let's just stick up.
You're just gonna hold like a pipe up to them and, like, wave it around so they can't see it. Or just pray they give you the money. That shit means it's over. You gotta use your words.
Why gotta be a question at this point, Ben? You know what to do.
I know what to do.
But now you gotta get up.
No. I put some cool